It's time to duel.
Are we live? Oh, sick. Okay. Hi, everyone. As you can see,
Hello.
things are looking a little bit different here this week. Our usual campaign is taking a short break this week, and instead, everyone had the great idea of letting me, your wonderful person who usually plays Gerard, run a session. So I'm sure you're all very excited about that. Something is afoot at the Circle K, and we're about to spend a particular amount of hours finding out about it. So tonight we will be playing the game Night Shift, which was made by an anonymous group on a tabletop gaming board, I think on 4chan or Reddit. I'm not good at telling those things apart. And it says right here in the rule books that there is no definitive way to play Night Shift. Just the one who wrote that particular book I'm using, like. If you paid money for this game, if you have ever played it, you've been bamboozled, as it says here in the text. And this work is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Like 4.0 International License. This essentially means that we are free to copy, share, remix, and so on and so forth. Anything in this game under the following conditions. We are doing it for non-commercial purposes, which we are. We are doing it for fun between each other. We are attributing Night Shift as the source, which it is the source. We are playing it. And blah, 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 blah. Something about licensing. Or if you are interested in discussing that with me on the side, I can take care of it. Now, you might be wondering, what is Night Shift? It is a game in which players are forced to play out a completely unimaginable fantasy of working overnight at a gas station. And that is essentially it. So enjoy. It's going to be great.
We're
Um,
having a great time over here.
Having a great
We
time.
are
How's
spending
everybody
our Saturday
feeling?
night. We're spending our Saturday night role playing customer service.
Yes, you are.
Which is what I do on a day-to-day basis.
You certainly fucking are.
Except this
Before
time I can be
we
mean and not get called Snippy.
you can
Yeah.
actually be
Sarah,
mean.
for
Yet
Sarah, for you and me, this is extra funny because we did our time at Ingles.
we did our time at
So
the
this
Ingalls,
this is gonna
didn't
be some
we?
non-flashbacks.
This is going to be non-flashbacks. We will get into character introductions in just a second. But before we begin, does anyone have any remaining questions, or are we ready for our intro?
Did you bring any snacks?
You have to either buy or steal those.
Just like in
And
real life, Alyssa.
yeah, remember, management is watching. So keep an eye on that.
Are
All right.
employees allowed to make phone calls?
I don't know. Are you?
I mean, you're not
What's the
saying
employee
no.
discount like here?
It's 0.5%.
Hey, you know what? That's better than Ingles.
Yeah, Ingalls doesn't have a fucking employee discount.
They do
No
not actually.
way.
Yeah, they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't. They also won't give you like
Dang.
a free employee meal despite like throwing out pounds of food every day out of the deli.
That's
Yep.
what?
Yeah,
I
it's a
I
whole
was one of the
thing.
people who was responsible for that at times.
Yeah.
Imagine a full cart of food that's only a day past its expiration date. Things like bread too, not even meat, like
Yeah.
cookies and shit, and you just throw it all in a dumpster.
Yep. Anyway, isn't life great? Let's go role play it.
Let's go role play.
Um, so
Mm,
let's get started.
easy.
Gesundheit.
Let me clear my throat and get settled, and we can get in here. It is a balmy summer night, the kind that is warm and disconcerting in the same way that a mouth at your elbow might be. Thank you.
We're off to a
Hmm.
great
Cicadas
start.
scream a distant, harsh tune as darkness encroaches upon this rural town, bringing with it a smooth black blanket of shadow. A neon oasis stands stoutly against the night. The poorly treated neon shines valiantly, a beloved but rapidly aging homage to a more fascinating time in the history of the American tangle of highways and interstates. This is your relic, your ship, a beloved staple of this town, the pump and dump. It's a gas station.
That's really good.
Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
pump and dump. What do you have? The pump or the dump?
The parking lot is empty, save for a few vehicles you can assume are owned by the workers of the previous shift on their way out. The parking lot is also dark, lit primarily by the sickly neon from above. The warm glow of the lights inside the station beckon you. The night shift begins in 5 minutes. How do you arrive? And if you're already here, where are you? And whoever wants to
So,
go can go first, but let's start with our drifter.
Oh no.
well,
Wait, hang on. Actually, save me for last.
All right, let's start with our assistant manager. You should already be here.
yeah, I was about to say I would be here first if I'm the assistant manager.
Yeah. So where are you?
I
Or are you just arriving?
I have pulled up. I'm having a pre-game smoke break in my my old 1980s red Corvette, explicitly red, very important.
Yeah.
Very
Preparing
important.
myself for the night shift. I finish my smoke and walk into the gas station. I say hi to Phil, one of the last night shift guys. I'm in the office,
Excellent.
getting ready.
Can I ask you a very important question?
You can.
What's your office like?
Uh, this office, it's the gas station office. It's not the most organized thing, but you can find everything well enough.
Yeah.
Um, I do take my buck knife and just put it in a secure drawer for when I will eventually need it, because that's the
I
kind of
like
place we're at,
this.
I feel like.
We're at that kind of place, definitely. And then you made a very interesting exclusion from your introduction. Did you say your name and how old you are?
Ah, yes. So if you were to look at my name tag, you would see the name Car Hasnable in bright red letters.
Can can we get like a gauge on what this guy looks like?
the fucker in the red sunglasses and the blonde hair.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so.
For those of you with culture, yes, this is Shar Asnable.
Great. I just wanted to hear it. It's so fucking funny.
Car Hasnable.
One
Car
sec. I gotta look
Hasnable.
up this.
It's the guy, in case you
I
don't
just
aren't
sorry. I
cultured, it's
just
the guy from the I'm here to laugh at you meme.
I just looked
Yeah.
him up. I'm so angry. Gunter would play him.
Come
Um,
on and dump and welcome to the pump.
To the pump.
but yeah, he
Great,
is
great, great.
21 years old. He landed this assistant management job through connections that no one quite understands what they are, but they know he has connections.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's
he's
from
just here because
Gundam. He can speak to the cars. That's his
And
connection.
can I ask you
funny.
Oh, go
It's
on,
funny
go
you
on.
mentioned that, Alina. He
Yeah?
he is explicitly psychic.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Great.
And
Okay.
why does he work here again?
He needs he needs money to make a down payment on his Zaku 2.
Which is a Gundam.
That is a Gundam. I will.
Really good
Listen,
work,
aren't we all
guys.
just trying to make down payment on that Gundam?
Really good work.
Here, I'm gonna share in the Discord what he's trying to make a down payment on.
I'm just so glad that we're
I mean,
playing
paint
a
us a
game
word picture.
together.
Yeah.
It's
Here we
really
go.
good, guys.
Oh my god,
Here
I'm
we
dying.
go.
Oh no.
I love this game.
As
And I love this bar.
as employees walk in, he he will eventually give the line to everyone. Welcome to the Pump and Dump. If you've been here, you know the drill. If you're new here, the customers and I have come here to laugh at you.
That's a long and off-putting welcome. I have
Yeah,
to
he's
say.
tried to like make you guys put it on the sign a couple times, but you sort of run out of those little plastic letters. Also, one
We
of you
start having to
probably
use,
doesn't know
like,
how to
Thors
spell all
and
the words in
yeah.
that sentence. Ugh.
But yeah,
All right.
that is
Wait,
his
wait,
uniform is
Sarah,
red too.
I need you to tell me right now which one you think can't spell all the words in that.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come up. Don't worry, we're introducing everyone. It'll come
Yeah.
up. Okay. So, Mr. Car Hasnable. This is going to be so fucking hard. Okay.
That's part of
Mr.
the reason I
Car
made it.
has Mr.
This
Car has
car
nipples. This car has nipples. Um
Sarah, I think my character wins so far just because we can't even get through his interactions without fucking dying.
I can't. Like it's the funniest character, but we'll see how everyone else gets.
Sorry,
Okay.
please
Yeah,
continue.
No, you're
let's
great.
go.
You did a great job. Thank you. This is a blessing. So is
Who's
he
next?
settled down in his office, back office for the night,
Not for the
as
night.
everyone comes in?
He's just getting ready.
Great, great. Okay. We'll find out more about him later. Now we are moving on to our dear and stalwart cashier. Alina, why don't you tell us about her?
Well, across the night air, the stillness is split by the distinct sound of a moped. And a figure rides up and parks off to the side. The figure that gets off of this moped takes their very much like motorcycle, hardcore motorcycle helmet off, safety first, and um, proceeds to walk up to the front doors of the pump and dump. She is a red-haired, 24-year-old named Darcy McDermott, and I think as she walks in, the little front bell dings. She sees that her assistant manager is already there, and the light leaves her eyes.
Can I ask a quick question about Darcy? When she was in high school, did people have a mean habit of calling her Darcy McDormat?
Yeah,
Awful.
yeah,
Great. I will use this information.
yeah. No, you should.
Awful.
Okay.
Carr Carr looks up from the office when he hears the ding, sees it's one of his employees, flicks his cigarette. You know the drill.
She goes, yeah, yeah. I got it. Thank you.
Guys want to know what my favorite dynamic between these two characters are right now? Uh, Carr is 3 years younger
I
than
know.
her.
It kills
Yeah,
her every day. It kills her every day.
It's
he
funny
does
as
Hates
not
hell.
him.
he does not tell her he has come to laugh at her because they just know.
Yeah.
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 Um, so can I ask you a couple questions that aren't mean about Darcy?
Yes, you can.
What is her reason for employment?
She needs to make rent. She
Uh-huh.
is also currently in the automotives program at her local technical college.
All right. So
Oh,
she's
hell
got a
And
yeah.
background as a college kid. Good work.
she does have a background as a college kid. And she is trying to finish that up, but in the meantime, she needs something to pay the bills, and classes meet in the daytime.
All right. All right. Well, as she starts her shift, I assume that she settles behind her cash register, dreading the 7 next hours of her life.
Every day.
Mm,
Hmm.
got it. All right. Let us start with our next friend, who is our lovely pump attendant, Lexi. Feel free to take the wheel.
Yeah. So you don't hear any kind of vehicle coming up. You just hear the sound of boots marching up to the door. Um, and in steps in a large woman. She is 6 feet tall, short cropped
Woman.
hair, Uh, very just buff woman.
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
Woman.
She
Pinned
can
onto
pump my
her,
gas any day, madam.
pinned to her tank top is a name tag that reads Mary O'Malley. She is 28 years old. Um, she is not dressed in any kind of uniform that should be suitable for any kind of pump attendant. She is in like Bermuda jean shorts and a tank top and combat boots.
Deeply obsessed with her.
Yeah.
It's okay. We all know she works here.
Hey, the more people who are older than Car that work here, the funnier it gets.
Yes. It's fucking hilarious. Great.
Yeah,
And
honest to God.
let me see. Can I ask you Miss Mary's reason for employment here and also what her background is? What does that look like?
She's connected. She's related to somebody. I don't really know who at this point. She's somebody that owns the pump and dump she is related to.
He might
Um,
come up. We'll see.
it might
Oh,
come
so
up.
she's
Who
also
knows?
connected?
Yeah,
She
she's
is
also
also
connected.
connected.
Oh,
She's a
so we have
connected
plus
pump
4 to
attendant.
management.
There's
You
plus
do.
4 to management.
Plus 4 to
Um,
management. Damn. All right.
that's why she still works here is because she's connected to somebody. They can't fire her.
They can't fire her and she wears whatever she wants.
Exactly.
This is fucking incredible.
She has somehow tenure.
She has
And she
tenure.
walked here?
She walked here.
She and Car are like an
She
unstoppable
actually didn't
force
walk
and an
here. She
immovable
ran
object.
here. So here's the thing.
God, that's
The
hot.
the her being a pump attendant is her second job. She does this for funsies. This
My
is her
God.
Oh my
stress-free
God.
job because when
Are
she's not here, she works on a farm.
I love her.
Yeah.
This woman has never slept a day in her life.
I love her, yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessed
Absolute
with her, and
powerhouse.
I'm making heart eyes at her. Oh my
And I'm gonna go
gosh.
ahead and tell you all, I will probably butcher her accent at some point or another today. Just know that she is supposed to have like a Scottish or Irish accent. And at
Oh, that'll
some
be
point it
cute.
may just come out British or just redneck. I don't know.
You're
We'll
fine.
find out.
No,
fine.
you're good.
Listen, just channel Dairy Girls. You're good.
Yeah, Dairy Girls,
I've
you're
never
good.
watched Dairy Girls.
That's okay.
It's okay. You'd love it though. You'd
Yeah,
really
you'd love
like
it. You should watch it.
I've seen clips, so I kind of know what I'm going for.
Yes.
Also,
Sarah and I will help you. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll help you. Don't
Natty
worry.
Dread on TikTok
Oh,
is
he's
my
fucking
favorite
hilarious.
female singer that does Scottish music, and I love her, and so I'm gonna try and channel her accent.
Okay. Excellent. Let me see. And then Mary, as you come into your shift, where do you settle in?
I mean, she's supposed to be the pump attendant, so technically she's supposed to be outside.
Yeah, she pop a spot on the
Menacingly.
curve.
So she's
Um,
like, I'm gonna show some age here. She's got a little setup outside. She's got a chair, like Gomer Pyle did
Oh yeah.
on the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh
Holy
yeah.
shit. And she
And
does
she's
this like
just
at night?
yes,
God, I love her.
she has no fear.
God.
So she's just got like a folding, like one, she's got like Virgil's plastic chair, like sitting
Oh
outside.
no, this is a wooden chair she made herself and towed
Oh
it
my
here.
god.
God,
Strapped to her
so
back
she's
like
too
a purse.
cool to be working here. That's why she has a different job. Okay. All right. So she
I told
posts up
you this
on
is her
her.
second job.
Oh my God. She posts up on her chair and settles in.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Let me see. Next we have our beloved stock clerk, who I'm sure is a super normal and perfectly well-adjusted person. Nikki, why don't you introduce him to us?
Nikki only makes super personable and well-adjusted men, as we all know.
As we all know.
Did I just hear lightning?
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. He comes in through the back door of the pump and dump.
Yeah.
And as he passes Kara's office, he does flip Kara's like little name tag thing upside down. He looks in Kara's office and he goes, "Another night, and yet none other kin." And he keeps on walking.
Good to see
His
you
name
too,
is,
Biggs.
None
His name is
other
Nikki.
kin?
His name's Biggie. He might be
Mhm.
25.
Okay.
He might be
Car-
25.
Dude, then Car. God, Car's like a baby. Why does he work here?
Because he's
I
connected.
hate him so much.
Because he's connected. Carr offers Biggs a cigarette from his box. It's Biggs' choice to take it or not, but the option is there.
Biggie takes it and immediately lights it. He does take a very long puff.
Like it's a little too long, like he doesn't actually know how to smoke.
Yeah, exactly. He has
It's like-
absolutely no idea what
it's
he's
like
doing
you
with this,
breathe in
but
all
he's
the way,
sure
right?
here.
Biggs,
Oh my
Biggs, Biggs,
God.
you're not supposed to hold it in. Biggs!
I'm Bigfoot. Don't worry about it.
Wow. What a reveal.
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot you do. Enjoy the cig, Biggs.
I'm in tears.
I'm Bigfoot. I can inhale as much as I want to.
Oh
Of
my
course,
god,
she
There
made a
I'm
are
cryptic.
here.
things that I
I'm
would like to
Bigfoot.
stress
I'm
about
immune to
Biggie.
heat.
All right.
One,
Is his last
he
name
is about
Smalls?
no.
Yeah.
Biggie is the name he goes by.
Yeah.
As far as he is aware, he has no last name.
Foot.
He is wearing a giant fur coat, despite
Of
the
course
fact
he
that
is.
it is summer, and he is about 5 foot.
He's tiny.
I forgot he was the manlet.
Okay, but
He's
Nikki, this is important.
tiny.
Nikki, this is important. What size shoe does he wear?
Oh yeah, what size shoes you wear?
I will say his foot size is actually slightly larger than average for somebody
Damn.
his height.
So
You
he's
know what
like
that
5
means?
feet, sporting some fucking size 12s.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He does have big feet.
this is the yeah. He does have big feet.
That's why he thinks like that.
Bigfoot.
Can we get a reason for employment and a definition of his background?
I gave him the background of conspiracy theorist. And the reason he is working here is to earn some money so he can go find other Bigfoot and or live in the woods forever. So he's just trying to get up enough dough to go find other big feet.
Okay, that's
Big
great. That's great.
Obsessed with him.
Great. Oh my
I like
God.
him so much.
Also, just so you know, that conspiracy theorist boon, gives you a weird and very fun ability. When you offer an implausible explanation for the uncanny, you will take a +1. You will take a -1 whenever you are actually correct explaining that.
What just happened?
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
I can hear
Gunter?
you.
I don't think
Gunter,
you
are
can
you
hear us.
okay?
Oh, it's me. Wonderful.
Aww.
Yeah, oh no. There he goes.
All right, can you hear us? No, he
Gunter's
Gunter?
can't.
out.
Hello?
Hello?
Gunter?
Guntero.
Gunther?
It's all
Gunther.
right. We're getting there.
Gunter man. Where are you?
Gunderman.
He's getting there. Oh, he yelling. He yelling.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think, well, I do not want to continue without him. If he can still hear us out in the nether, we do have one more character to get through. And I think he will be back probably by the time we're finished. Gunter, are you okay with that? Can you hear me? I can see your words on the screen.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay. We can
Gunter!
take a pause until he gets his stuff figured out. Hey Katie. Oh wait, Katie isn't on the call.
She is.
Okay. Well, she's on the call. Oh, they just can't hear you? Oh, okay. Well, oh, hilarious. Do you
Oh,
remember where he was sitting? No, do you no, like in real life?
physically, Gunter, the person.
Okay. That's why. I thought he moved down to my office. Um, well, anyway,
He's restarting his computer.
okay. So while he's restarting this computer, I can actually go over one other thing that is not wholly relevant to him because it is not one of his characters, so that's okay. Um, is he back?
Oh, Gunter?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
he's not. Okay. Another ability that has come up aside from conspiracy theorist. So essentially, how conspiracy theorist is going to work is that if you were trying to offer an explanation for something crazy happening, you will get a +1, unless you are right about what crazy thing is happening, despite your explanation being crazy, because then you will get a -1. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There.
So
Oh,
let's say,
Hey, he's back.
hey,
I live.
excellent. So let's say, like, there's a horse in a hospital, and your explanation for how the horse got in the hospital is some crazy fucking shit. So by technicality, you would get a +1, but only if the way the horse got into the hospital is not the way you think it did. So you
Gotcha.
get bonuses for being wrong, Biggie.
I
Oh, thank
love to
God.
be wrong.
Yeah.
Biggie is
That's what
Biggie
she's
is
most used to.
yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so good at being wrong.
And then
Oh
Alina,
no.
your background is college kid, which
Mhm.
allows you to ask an additional question to me if it relates to your college major. So what is your college major? You mentioned it.
Um, she's in the automotives program, so she's gonna be a like mechanic basically.
Okay, great. And then Carr and Mary both share the trait of connected, which connected is sorry, connected allows you guys with their combined might to start with a +4 to management. Management is a thing that is more relevant to people not playing this as a one shot, but don't worry, I have an idea of how to use it. It'll come up. Um, so now that we have Big E pretty much fully introduced, Big E, I think you fully introduced yourself. How do you settle down for your shift?
He is going to take his still lit cigarette, try to smoke it again, probably fail, let's be honest. And he is going to go to the storage room after he waves at Darcy.
Darcy rolls her
Excellent.
eyes.
Excellent. All right.
Damn.
And then we have our final.
Listen, she's had to listen to this motherfucker tell her about how he's Bigfoot for the past 2 years.
Yes.
Every night.
Yes. Every fucking shift.
Every fucking shift. For hours.
For
Why do you think Car
hours.
Why do you think Car's friends with him? Biggs is hilarious.
Biggs is kind of hilarious. So as we reach the end of the people working here, we will introduce one more character, which is our darling Drifter. Why don't you introduce yourself? How do you arrive to this shift?
So as Darcy is settling in and like just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen, right? She hears a subtle crinkling sound right behind her.
Like behind the counter.
Yeah.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, she. What does she see? What's there?
there is a small child just standing behind her eating one of the chocolate bars from the display in front of the counter. Just kind of staring at her.
Do you like have money for that?
she kind of gets this look on her face like she does not know what that is.
Do I look like I have do I look like I have money?
You think I look like I got money?
I think I look like I got money.
Darcy goes,
Um
Sari, go ahead.
um so why don't you tell us a little bit about this child that you've
so
inserted into the gas station?
so this child, Darcy, you recognize her because she's been showing up every day since you started working the night shift.
Holy shit.
Um, very much, almost exactly like this every single day. Um, you don't see her come in. Nobody knows how she gets here or where she goes at the end of the day. Um, you don't know her name. No one does. You tried asking, she always just kind of doesn't answer.
Great. All right,
Um,
so you have created a character who is nameless and a child and seems to live
yes,
inside of a gas station. Is that correct?
yes.
I love her. She's doing a great job. Can you tell me what her background is?
She's a skeptic.
All right.
Oh my
When
And that
god.
trait actually is in direct opposition to Mr. Biggs. So you have
yes.
the opposite of Mr. Biggs's ability, which is when you offer a plausible, mundane explanation for the uncanny, you will take +1 forward. If you cannot offer such an explanation, take -1. So essentially, you, upon seeing a horse in a hospital and not being able to explain it, um, because there is no plausible explanation for a horse to be in the hospital,
I mean, somebody
unless you
guided the
say,
horse
"Oh
into
yeah,
the
that's a
hospital.
therapy horse." Yeah, that's a yeah,
Oh,
someone guided the
yeah,
horse in the
she's
hospital.
therapy first.
See? There you go. It's a plausible explanation.
Yeah,
It's uncanny, but if you somehow cannot offer that explanation, you get a minus. So, honestly, +1 on your horse in a hospital roll. You did really good on that one.
nice.
All right, and with that, that allows me to have everyone on this crew. Excellent. So before we really start rolling, do you guys have any remaining questions about any functions you will have to take, or would you prefer that you have those questions asked and answered within gameplay as they come up?
Does Carr hear the interaction between Darcy and the person she is talking to?
The child that lives here?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, she lives in
Yeah,
the walls.
yeah. Let
She
me
lives in the
see.
walls.
No,
She's
no.
in the fucking
You
walls.
guys do see her leave this gas station at the end of the day. You don't know where she goes.
You, I will say you can hear the conversation she is having with this child because I assume that like due to your interactions with the other people coming in that the door to your office is open.
Yes, door is open.
Yeah, I would say you
Okay. He takes
okay.
he takes the last puff of his cigarette, puts it down the ashtray. Darcy, which chocolate bar did the kid eat again?
Darcy looks down at the kid, says, I think it's a payday.
That's the closest this kid will get to one. He writes out, he
Ouch!
grabs a blank name tag, writes something on it, walks out, and tosses it to Darcy. Give that to her when you get the chance. If you read it, it will just say shrimp.
Oh, oh my god. Really good actually.
Uh, Darcy says, whatever, and hands it to the child.
Great, great.
She
Uh,
pins it to her
ac-
shirt.
uh, you know what? While since he's out
I
of his
think that
office, I'm also
effectively
gonna
means
have
her name
him
is
make sure the
Shrimp.
change machine has enough change. Since we're about to
All
get
right.
started.
While you do that, yeah, okay, I'll leave you that. The change machine. Let me see. I have to check the rule book because this is actually something I have to force you to make rolls for, and I have to make sure I'm doing it right. So hold on just a sec.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So that will
All right.
take a roll that is called same shit different day. When you work to complete a task, you will roll plus the appropriate attribute. So I think this attribute that you are using to what did you say you were doing again?
I am checking to make sure the change machine has enough change.
All right, you are checking to make sure the change machine has enough change. Um, Man, I get to select an attribute for this. I'll take a suggestion. What do you think? What attribute do you think changing out the change machine requires?
Probably sharp.
Probably sharp. I would say sharp. So roll +1.
All right. And I'm rolling a
You will roll
what dice am I rolling?
2d6 or a 1d12.
2d. Roll 1d12. I got a 10.
Great, 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 great. All right, you have completed the task with flying colors. You have taken everything. You have accepted. Congratulations, you've completed a task.
You got all your little
Uh,
these
woo!
tokens.
Yeah, congratulations. Let me see. Complete the task in the expected time. Optionally, you may complete it in much quicker if you're willing to suffer the consequences. But I think you're fine. So I would say changing out that machine probably takes like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes. You work at it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And while that's happening, something happens.
Oh my god.
Mary, you are the first one to notice it, seeing as you are sitting outside.
Mm-hmm.
And as you watch, a one of those old station wagons whips into the parking lot and whips its way over to a station. And what seems to be a very chaotic but kind of tense family is inside, but only one of them gets out.
Oh no.
Is this a fucking
It
National
is
Lampoon's Family?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
It's fine. Go ahead.
anyway, a very frazzled, somewhat angry looking man that you assume to be the father of the gets out of the station wagon and walks over and attempts to pump the gas. And in doing so, he somehow manages to like completely rip the handle of it off and just stares at it dumbly after doing so. And then slowly looks up and makes eye contact with you as if he didn't realize that someone witnessed him make this fucking goof. Um, and he says, "Hey there, my name's Clark. Uh,
Clark!
can, can,
Clark.
can you help me with this?"
Mary
Clark!
had been sitting patiently cleaning uh just a piece of equipment in her hand. She was cleaning off a wrench
Yeah.
and she's looking at this man. Deadpan face, no smile, no nothing.
Mhm.
Put the handle down.
Great. So while
Wonderful.
you
So
do
and
that,
then
Good.
huh?
she stands up, walks over, pushes his vehicle to the next pump,
Oh my god.
and
Oh
opens
my.
his gas tank and pumps his gas for him.
he looks flabbergasted. I need you to do something for me. Can
Mm-hmm.
you roll for that plus charm for customer service?
She has no
Oh
charm.
boy.
Yeah, roll one for me and tell me what you get. You can either roll 2d6s or a d12. I don't care.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Nope, that is not what I need. Hang on. An 11.
An 11. Okay, great. He looks flabbergasted but incredibly relieved that you have completely taken the reins of this situation. And he puts down the broken pump and like wipes his hands off on his little khaki Bermuda shorts and comes and approaches you and he's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm just having like the craziest road trip of my life. Like it's just a really crazy family vacation. And like you would never believe the time that I've had in like the past week or so. Like I just really appreciate the help. That's so great." And then while he is doing this, and like having this really kind of awkward interaction with you as you pump his gas, his wife is looking at you through the window in a way that you can tell that she suddenly realized that she wants you carnally.
It happened again. Within the first 5 minutes, it happened again.
Like we haven't been playing more than 5 minutes, and you already kind of stole the heart of this guy's stressed out wife.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch my breath, but I
No,
can't.
you're totally good. You're totally good.
Wah, wah. Um, she's just kind of
Sarah.
looking at him
Yeah.
and is just.
I'll let Lexi finish. Mine's
No,
just
go ahead,
humor.
Gunter. Go ahead.
Since Carr Asnable is a psychic, does he know what's going on outside?
What kind of psychic is he?
He can like pick up on feelings and emotions specifically, like
Got it.
vague intents.
Got it. I need you to roll plus weird, and then I'll tell you.
Plus weird. I have a -1. I have a -1 to plus weird.
Despite being a psychic, you have a -1 to plus weird. That's so
But
funny.
despite being a psychic and also like that, you have a -1. So weird.
It's because he's like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I did not know what weird was. It literally just says on my sheet, "Have you ever been so far? Have decided ever want to do more? Look like."
Well, I don't
Well,
understand. I don't understand how they could have been more clear, Gunter. That sounds
Yeah,
like a
no,
you
like I know
problem.
exactly what that means. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Anyway, I got a 2.
Okay, great.
Damn.
No, you don't actually pick up on this because your sense, despite being psychic, your sense of emotional
Who's
intelligence is
crinkling?
really low.
Sorry, I was crinkling. My Girl Scout cookies fell over.
Who Turgle?
You know what? That's fair.
Who
His
turgles?
sense of emotional intelligence is too low.
Like, here's the thing. Carr is too busy patting himself on the ass for how funny he thinks the shrimp name tag thing was. He's got like an
Yeah.
emotional high right now from that that completely drowns the rest of it out.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, can Shrimp do something while this is all going on without
absolutely.
Huh.
What's Shrimp up to? Because
um
I think Mary is kind of
Shrimp
caught up.
yeah,
Go on.
Shrimp wants to sneak out the front door.
Okay.
Sneak out the
Um
front door.
Okay.
and she's
She's coming
gonna
outside.
walk over to the sign where that lists all the gas prices.
Uh-huh.
And I need to know if anybody is watching her do this.
I will say, let me see. Hey,
Well, Mary's
Mary, since
outside.
you're outside, let me see. Roll sharp for me.
Okay, and that's another D12.
Yeah, roll a d12 plus 1 for sharp. I can see what you got.
I rolled a 5 plus a 1, so that's a 6.
Yeah, you don't notice shit. You're
It's
too
because
caught up. It's because this guy is so fucking like weirdly bombastic, but also really uncharismatic. Like you don't like him, and he hasn't even said anything unpleasant. He's just kind of unpleasant, and also the fact that like his wife is just like
staring me down through the window.
staring you down through the window. Like also like in the back there are 3 people. It seems to be 2 children and an old woman who is weirdly stiff. But you're gonna try not to think
She's
about that.
dead.
Excuse me?
Is that Weekend at Bernie's her?
Hey guys, have
Don't
you ever
worry about
seen National Lampoon's Vacation?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not all the
I've
way
never
through.
seen this.
Okay, great. This is a thing that happens in it, but don't worry about it. Um Yeah, no, it's you can see that, but you're so distracted by that. You do not see the small homeless child go and start trying to change the letters on the front sign.
Oh no.
The numbers
Um
on the gas on the gas prices.
yeah, sure. Nobody is catching you doing this task, so you may mark it off.
Heck
Mary, another
yeah.
thing that you may mark off on is I will let you mark off attending to the gas pumps because you are attending to them. By God, you're attending to them.
By God, am I attending to the gas pumps?
So while we let our child drifter decide
Sounds
what the
like
fuck
us are the
she's
ones who
doing,
do attend to something else.
Well,
well,
you got to pay for that.
you got to pay for that. Um,
Oh, lovely. It's
And
good
gas
again.
is suddenly $6 a gallon.
oh my God.
Good
Um,
lord.
so while the while the child is doing this, um, Mary, how are you choosing to continue this interaction you're having?
Um, she's just. Oh no, Gunter.
No, never mind. As soon as I
Gunter!
type it, it comes
Okay.
back.
Um,
Gunter, come
she's
back.
once again looking kind of bored as he is. Well, Gunter's gone.
Yeah, there he
He
goes.
It's
died.
okay. We'll fill him back in. He's back.
Oh,
She's just kind of looking moderately bored and is leaning. She's got like one hand on her hip, the other arm is like leaning against the station wagon. Like she's tall enough to like lean on the top of the station wagon.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. She's
Um,
really hot.
I am back, by the way.
you
I'm
know,
going to
sexy.
migrate to the office.
Okay, you know, like sexy pose kind of thing.
Yeah.
Listening to him drone on and on. And she finally just looks at him and says, "You need food.
I
You need snacks.
uh
All of you look like you're hungry."
y- y- you know what? I think we do need snacks. Yeah, hold on. And he leans over and his wife rolls down the window and he looks in the back and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go inside and get some snacks. What do you guys want?" And you hear kind of like a chorus of, "Oh, I want a Diet Coke. Oh, I want a Butterfinger." The old woman in the back says nothing, by the way. And
I would hope not. She's dead.
you don't know that. I just said she's stiff. Don't worry about it.
no, she's yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. She's just stiff and not talking or anything. Don't why would you think that? That's so crazy.
Uh-huh.
Um and he raises his hand. He's like, "Okay, great, great, great. Whoo, this is gonna go so great." And he's like, "Well, ma'am, I trust you to watch over the rest of this operation, and I'm gonna go take your advice. That sounds great." And Mr. Clark goes and he starts approaching the store, and you are left alone with his wife and children and
Oh God.
unknown family member in the back seat who is probably sleeping.
Nice save, Sarah.
And before we get back to that, um, Darcy.
Oh, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Yes.
I'm just narrating.
God damn it.
Oh my God, he can't hear us again.
Internet problems.
Internet problems.
2023.
Okay, so Darcy, Biggie is
Yeah.
still in the back. Darcy, you see this man come in his stupid fucking shorts and his stupid fucking hat and his stupid little t-shirt from a theme park with an uncanny moose on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he like waves to you as he walks in like an overly friendly way, and then progresses to go and like look at the chips.
Mm-hmm.
Um and he comes back and he's like, hey, and he lays out his purchases across the countertop. He's like, I was looking for something. Do you have those what are they called? Can you help me out? I'm trying to remember the name of a snack, and it's like a little, it's spicy and it's small, and I think it's crunchy. I've never had them. My son likes to eat them, and they're like red. Do you know what those are?
Do you mean Takis?
And he snaps real big and he's like, yeah, Takis.
There's a less gentle crinkling sound behind him.
He turns and he looks down at
She's
you.
holding up a bag. Shrimp is holding up a bag of Takis for him.
He's like, oh, that's great. Wow. It's like, wow, that was so helpful. You have great staff here. And he stops and looks at Darcy and looks at Shrimp and he cocks his head and he looks at Darcy again and he gently takes the Takis and puts them on the counter and he's like, does she work here?
The Taki bag is a little bit sticky.
He has children. He's used to this.
Darcy, I think for the effect, Darcy does have to be chewing gum most of the time, and she goes, sure.
Hello, I am back.
I'm so
Hello, Gunter.
sorry, sir. It's okay. You're doing great. Um, great. Sorry, Alina, can you repeat what she said for me? Because I was
Oh,
making sure I had my ducks in a row.
Clark said, does she work here? And Darcy said, yeah, sure.
Sure. Darcy, I need you to roll customer service plus charm.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
My charm is none, so let's roll a flat 2d6. That's an 11.
Honestly,
Okay.
yeah, he seems somehow completely unbothered with how
He's fine
unhelpful
with
that
it.
answer was. He's like, he's had a really long day and he kind of just wants to like buy the rest of his shit and leave.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, well, uh, even I think it's cute that she has a little name tag. Um, and he pays for his purchases. He puts them in a bag. He gives you that big goofy ass wave again. He gives Shrimp like a overly big thumbs up, and he leaves the store. Mary, can I ask what state he finds his family in?
Oh no.
That's not his wife anymore.
No.
What? Oh, okay. It's just they're normal. Because you can just say you didn't do anything. Like they're normal. I think they're normal.
I mean, she did talk to them.
Yeah.
All of the children now have a good understanding of what it means to not pump your own gas
Yes.
in a state that does not allow you to pump your own gas.
Yes.
But also to pay more attention to things around them and to not break things that don't belong to them because there will be consequences.
Excellent.
We're not going to talk about how the wife looks.
We're not going to talk about how the wife looks. We're not going to talk about how the elderly female relative in the back looks
Nope.
or how she smells.
Nope.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
Great. And Clark arrives safely back at his car, and he gets back in it, and he gives Mary like a big thumbs up, and he's like, "Oh, hey, hold on!" And he hands you like a $5 bill. It is actually very crisp and clean.
Pussy.
And he's like, "Thank you so much for your help." He's like, "That was so timely and really hospitable and great, and just have a great night." And he gets back in his car and he pulls away far too fast. But he does make it out very safely from your gas station. And everyone, you did a good job. Congratulations. You had a successful customer service interaction.
We did it.
Yay!
Yay. Now, if you want to take this moment to look over anything on your sheet and ask if you want to be able to mark something as a result of that interaction, you may. If not, just let me know.
Hey, Mary wants to try and fix the pump.
Yes, Mary may fix the pump. Let me see. I believe that will be a same shit, different day roll, unless you have a special move for that. Do you have a special move for that?
Um,
Let me see. I think I will allow you to
so
use your unique move if you want it.
yeah, I have a unique move, and it's try to work out why something isn't working like it should. Roll plus sharp.
Okay.
Um,
Well, there's your problem.
well,
Yeah,
there's your
feel
well,
free to
there's
roll
your
plus
problem.
sharp. There's your problem. Ain't got no gas in it. Um,
I know what's
Got
wrong
no
with it.
gas in
I
it.
got no gas in it.
ain't got no gas in it. Okay, yeah. You may play it. You may roll. I shouldn't be able to do it that well. Um, you may roll your plus sharp and fix that gas pump.
Oh my god, is
And
it still
make sure that you
happening?
have $5 extra from Berg.
Yeah. And it's everything is just D12s, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can I get this to work, please?
Don't you guys love playing games made by me? Isn't it
10.
so fun?
So I
We're
rolled a
having
9
such
plus
a
a
good time.
9 plus a 1. I have a 10.
Oh no,
You
Hunter.
fix it perfectly. It's better than it even was in the first place. It's great. Mr. Gunter, I'm so
Oh,
Mr.
sorry.
Gunther. Um,
Gunther.
while
Gunther.
Gunter.
so yeah, yeah, she fixed the gas pump.
Excellent.
She's also going to take the time to sweep the parking lot because the Korg station wagon left some debris,
Gotcha. All right. If you do
which is
choose
also
to
marking something off my to-do list.
if you do decide to do that extra task, you can mark off attending to the gas pumps for sure because you attended them and you fixed one. If you want to complete an additional task, I will have to ask you to make a same shit different day roll. For sweeping, I would say you could also give that to a plus sharp, but that is a separate roll.
Okay, so roll another d12. 3.
You fucked it up. You fucked it
Oh
up so
no.
bad. You
Oh
did such
no.
a bad job sweeping that
It's dirtier.
it's dirtier somehow. You cannot complete that task. I'm sorry. You
Damn.
used the wrong broom and it ended up like
The broom, no, here's what happened. Is the broom was so old, it started falling apart.
yeah, and it just left like debris like everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm very sorry, but you only completed one of your tasks, but you did get a tip. And that's cool. Um, let me see. I'm waiting for Mr. Gunter to get back.
Is he back?
He's
Oh,
coming back.
oh, oh,
I've tried the
oh,
trick. We will see if it works this time.
Okay,
oh. Can you
great.
hear me,
That does not bode well if that's.
Gunter?
Yes, can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, you're good.
That does not bode well if that's still happening after I politely ask Aiden to pause his movie. If it happens,
Oh no.
Is it possible for you to switch to your phone?
um, it will still not be great because data in this particular spot is not that good.
Yeah, but if you hook I think it's starting to become an issue for your computer. Like, have you tried getting on the call on your phone's Wi-Fi?
No, I have not.
Okay, I would suggest trying it because it's a lot less demanding than a computer.
Yeah, if it happens again, I would try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's the only advice I can give you. But while you're here now, that has wrapped up, and something else happens.
Mm-hmm.
Darcy, Carr, Shrimp, Biggie, are you still in the back of the store?
Yeah, he's been taking things from one place and putting them in another one. He's gonna call it organizing.
Good job. Okay. Darcy, given who you are the first person to notice the thing that is occurring.
God.
Carr, if you can see it, you can
Mhm.
probably see it and smell it.
If you can see
Um,
it, you can probably see it.
yeah, you can probably
Oh my
see it from your
god.
office door or doorway, as it so happens. And Shrimp, wherever you are, you seem to be everywhere, which is a charm point. You probably also notice this. A woman enters the gas station. She is tall and willowy with long and tangled blonde hair. She like stinks, but she stinks good. It's like she doesn't smell good, but you can tell she thinks she smells good.
She
Like,
stank.
he smells
It's
bad, but it is
it's
purposeful.
So she
like
smells like weed.
Maybe. She has like a really cool patchwork upcycled skirt on. Um and she seems like super friendly. Her vibe's like actually really good. And she just kind of enters and like starts perusing the wares you have on sale. And finally she comes back and she leans on the countertop in front of you, Darcy, and she's like, "Hey, like I really like your earrings. What are those?"
Um, Darcy, um, Darcy puts a hand up to her ears and uh she says, "Well, the one on the left's a bolt that I soldered a piece of surgical steel onto to make an earring out of it. I think the other one's a freckle. I don't have that one pierced."
Oh wow, that is like so cool. Have you ever thought of like selling those as like a talent? You see, I own like this co-op up the street
Uh, no, I just made this one like for me.
just for
Um,
you.
yeah, it was more like a warm up for a welding class.
Oh, you're like in school?
Yeah, up at uh up at the college, the tech school.
Wow. I mean, like that's just like really constraining to your talent, don't you think? Like you do that and you like work. You actually like do you think that it's gonna like do stuff for your life?
Yeah, like I gotta take the classes to learn how to like do transmissions and shit.
dear
So
God.
This is
Wow.
oh my god, this is like the
Hey, I'm gonna
fucking
need you to
next
roll
best
customer
thing.
service.
Sarah, why does she sound like somebody we went to high school with?
I don't know. That's so funny.
Because she sounds so much like Miss Joyner.
You guys want to know what this lady is labeled on my data sheet?
Hmm.
mhm.
She's labeled the crunchy crystal farmers market lady.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Oh
my
my god,
god.
it is Miss Joyner.
Yeah, it's a
Um
go on.
okay,
Roll
customer.
roll a customer service.
That's a 10.
Okay, great. She like somehow seems totally cool, just like sort of having this awkward conversation with you. And finally she sits up and she's like, "Can I get like two white owl grape cigarillos?"
Yeah. Yeah, we have those. Um
Great. Well,
and
yeah, you have them. I can see them. That's so funny. Ha ha ha.
yep. She turns around and gets them.
Great, 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 great. Um, and she pays for them, but she does it by like pulling kind of damp money out of the front of her shirt and handing it to you.
Oh
Lovely.
no! Ew!
Lovely.
Boob sweat money.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't think. I think Darcy takes it, feels that it's wet, and just turns her hand over and lets it fall on the counter.
Okay, great, Darcy. I'm gonna need you to make this fun roll called a hostile work environment roll.
Okay.
It's called you're gonna roll plus cool.
Plus cool. Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I have in cool? Oh, I got a +2 cool. Okay. That's only a 7.
Great. She kind of like curls her lip
Oh.
at you when you like very obviously drop the money you handed her.
The wet tip.
Yeah, the wet tip money that like she doesn't think is gross. And
Yeah.
she like snatches up her cigar and she's like, you know, I thought your vibe was really cool, but it's super not. Have a great life. And then she leaves.
Darcy raises her voice just a tiny bit on her way out the door and says, "You too."
Great. I want to say that that was like a -1 to management because she is going to call corporate after this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I put Darcy, who is deeply unpersonable, in the customer service heavy position. Um,
Great.
I think since I am behind the counter anyways, I am going to work on refilling the cigarettes just because I figure she has time to do that. It just came up and that's one of the tasks I have to do.
Great.
Uh,
Great.
while
Car, before this completely
yes.
resolves, is there any action you would like to try to attempt to take?
Do I hear any of this going on?
You hear the entire fucking conversation.
Um, Tar is going to walk up to Darcy and not walk up to Darcy, walk next to her and is like, "Oh, you dropped it. Here, let me get it for you."
Do you feel how
And
wet that is?
he will feel how wet it is. Um, he is going to touch it, hesitate just a little bit, but he is already committed, and he's going to put the money in the register.
Okay,
Hmm.
great.
Can Shrimp be doing something while this is going on?
Um, I'll actually give you
Thank
a
you.
I'll give you a chance in
Do I walk
can
up
I
while the customer's still there?
um I will say if we want to retcon that a little bit because I think she left like kind of quickly after that happened. If you wanted to try and interact with this customer, you would have to follow her outside.
I'm not going to follow her outside. No.
Okay. And then Miss Shrimp, I will make that decision after Alina completes her task roll. Is that okay?
Fair enough.
Because it will be based on something that will occur in just a second that I think you will like.
Okay.
All right, Alina, you said you wanted to organize the cigarettes?
To refill the cigarettes, yeah.
Refill the cigarettes. Okay, I need you to make a same shit, different day roll.
Okay.
Refilling cigarettes. Let's see. Uh, plus attribute. Do you have a unique move for this, or do you just want to roll with an attribute and justify it to me?
Mm, the unique move I don't think would really apply here. So I
I
think
think it would be a plus sharp, and then you're good to
okay.
go.
Okay. That's an 8.
Great. Yeah, you doing a good job. You do a pretty good job. But in the middle of this, like Car is standing there watching you do it, and Car, you do notice her like as she is refilling the cigarettes, she puts a couple of boxes of the Marlboro Lights where the Marlboro Light shorts where the Marlboro Light regulars should be, and
Yeah.
you notice this. She does not.
I will fix it.
Oh, like passively aggressively after I'm
Yeah, like
finished, you go in and fix it?
yeah.
Dar-
Oh, what a dick. I hate him.
You just
yeah, I was gonna phrase
Like,
it as like he does say, "Hey, no, those go in a different spot." Now, but now that you say it, yeah, I'm just gonna do it
yeah,
that
it
way.
would be better to just like go in behind her and fix it without saying anything like a psychopath.
Hey,
Just
Sarah.
yeah.
You said the lady smelled, right?
Yeah, she smelled like kind of weird. Like not like bad, but like she smelled kind of weird.
Awesome. Vicky's gonna come out with a broom and a mop and a
Great.
vacuum.
Oh my
Great. Good
gosh.
job, Biggie.
So
Is
Um
bad.
going to proceed to sweep and mop the floors and the vacuum the doormat, rugs and carpets, if there are any.
okay. One thing. Miss Shrimp, do you want to try to help Mr. Biggie do this?
No.
Great. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Thanks,
All
Biggs.
right.
That lady stink.
The bloody fucking stank. Alina, feel free to
Shrimp,
mark
Shrimp
off.
wants to do something else while everyone's distracted.
Okay, great. So you have a task. Alina, you have completed your refill of the cigarettes. Um, Biggs, make your roll, and then Shrimp, I will let you do it once Biggs makes his roll.
Okay.
It's just a regular D6 or 2d6, correct?
Yeah, 2d6, and that is one of your tasks. So that will be a 2d6 plus sharp, I would say.
Oh, I need to check his sharp stat. Well, with the sharp stat, he got a 7.
What you were cleaning, right?
Yeah.
So most of your like you vacuum and sweep okay, but like you have messed up exactly one part of it. And that is you have mopped, but the mop juice was not exactly like the cleanest mop juice. So now
Oh,
you have to
bugger.
redo it. And that is going to distract you for a little bit. But you do get to knock it off your checklist. But once again, I think your main penalty is the social one of having like Carr watch you do something wrong and him not tell you you're doing something wrong and then just watch you have to correct yourself after.
Yeah.
Biggs is used to this.
And while this is all happening and Carr is enjoying the suffering of his coworkers and their minor mistakes, what are you trying to do?
I'm sorry, you cut up for just a second. You were talking to me?
Yeah, what
Okay.
is Miss Shrimp trying to do while they're all occupied?
She is sneaking into Carr's office.
Okay, great, because he's
Who
not in there.
turgled?
Me.
Oh. I'm sorry, what were you saying? Something about who's not in there?
Yeah, Carr's not in there, so this is a great opportunity.
Yeah. And Shrimp's gonna
What are you
fill
about
out
to
his
do?
paperwork for him.
Oh, okay, sick. I need you to roll a let me see. I'm gonna let you make a lend a hand roll. Actually, no, you can't because you aren't helping. You're helping someone do a task, and this task would take sharp. So yeah, okay, you're gonna do a lend a hand roll plus sharp.
A lend a hand roll plus sharp. Management encourages each of its employees to think of stop and gas as a or pump and dump in our case, as a family, and to help each other out the same way you'd help out a sibling or parent. Management will no longer keep the condom dispenser in the bathroom stocked and reminds its employees that incest is against company policy.
Why
Oh
is that in the
god.
rule book?
Oh my god.
When you
Yeah, it
help an
says
employee with
Go on.
sorry, when you
No,
help an
you roll to
employee
help an employee with something difficult. Roll
when
the
you
plus
help an
attribute they
employee
are using.
yeah, plus roll plus attribute they are using 10 plus they receive +1 to their. Okay, so that's not really super important.
Oh, okay,
Um,
yeah, that's what it is. Okay. I'm gonna adapt it just as a DM to like do the
okay.
task because like this is technically what you're doing, but also you're completing a task. Because the thing I'm gonna give you is that this will inherently complete Car's task for him. So
Okay,
he will get to
there
check
is an
that off.
important detail. There is an important detail.
Okay, what is the detail?
She is filling out the paperwork in crayon.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. This isn't gonna be lend a hand. This is your same shit, different day. So you're
I
still gonna
knew there was
roll.
a but. I knew there was a but.
Well, she's like 7, you know, she can't do paperwork.
She's 4.
She's 7.
Oh, she is 7. Okay.
Yeah.
She's her character sheet lists her as 7 question mark.
7 question mark. So you're still gonna roll plus sharp, which is a -1 for you because you're 7.
Okay.
And you're gonna see if you do this correctly. And then
While she's
char
doing this, can I roll
car.
plus sharp? Can I roll sharp?
Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, because I have to do this without being caught.
Yeah, both of you roll for this. Both of you roll sharp at the same time and tell me what
This
you
is
got.
1d12, right?
Yeah, this is 1d12 or 2d6. Doesn't matter to me.
I
And in
roll
my case,
a 6.
You rolled a
all right,
6.
hang
And
dice
then what'd you get?
rolls. I'm working on rolling 1d12,
Yes.
and then do I go ahead and subtract my -1, my sharp from that?
Yep.
You still there?
Yes,
Yep.
we're still here.
I got a 10.
I think he's fading from us again.
Oh, Gunter,
I will wait.
Gunter.
Tragedy has struck at the Circle K.
Tragedy is
Yeah,
struck at the Circle K.
I have
Oh,
no
there he
idea what
is.
just happened.
Okay, you're
Are you
good. We
there?
can still hear you.
Can you hear us?
I couldn't hear you. I can now, but I couldn't.
Okay.
Okay.
I can just
Well,
catch
we're
you up.
back. So
What did you hear last?
I had just rolled my. I just made my roll, and I was
Okay.
waiting for Alyssa to make hers.
She made hers.
I
So you
made
got
it.
a 6 and she made a 10.
Okay.
So she wins.
Well,
She does your paperwork in crayon. And she succeeds in doing a task. So Car, you will not mark that your paperwork is done. But let me see. Or Dear Drifter, you will mark that you did a task.
I have marked that I did a task.
Okay.
His paperwork is done in crayon. There are misspellings.
There are misspellings. Okay, so just as a check-in, how many of you guys have stuff checked on your to-do list?
I
I
have
do.
one thing checked.
I have one thing.
Okay,
I
so
also have one
I
thing
have 2.
you have
okay.
2.
because I technically screwed up the other one.
And also one that is in progress, which is serving any and all clients. So I mean, like, I will just have to keep doing that to complete it.
All right, just keep track of that.
After I fix the cigarettes, I am going to make sure the break room TV is turned on to the local news channel.
Okay, great. Great. There's no one in there, so you don't have to fight anyone for this. But I am going to make you
Oh,
roll.
sorry. I was just reading my character sheet. Hey, would that also count as succeeding at a task for which I am unqualified and should not have attempted?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh god.
I succeeded at a goal.
Good work. Those aren't, if you want to mark those as we play, you're welcome to. They're not super relevant to us playing this is a one shot, but if we ever bring it back, it'll be relevant. So feel free to mark them. Let's see. I feel bad that like every task is like a sharp roll, but it is just like you guys are doing office work and it requires a vague aura of intelligence, I suppose. If you were
Mhm.
doing like physical labor, it would be something else. Um, let me see. So cool. Car, when
Yes.
you enter the break room, you're not actually alone.
Oh no.
There's something in there with you.
Oh no.
Something.
Yeah. And it looks like a horse.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Horse in the break room.
Here,
But
I'm gonna make a weird roll real quick to see if I get a vibe from this horse.
yeah, no, check your the horse's vibe. Go ahead.
Ha, never mind.
What'd you get? No, go on.
A nat 1.
And that
Or
one.
not a
All
nat
right.
Damn.
nat 1. Not a nat 1, but it was a 2, but
Yeah,
I negative
incomprehensible
1.
vibes from this horse.
You have no fucking idea why there's a horse in this fucking room. Like
I'm
there
going
is a
to
horse in here.
I open the door. The horse is there.
Yeah.
I blink behind my sunglasses.
Yes.
Have you eaten anything yet?
The horse is chewing on the cables to the TV,
Oh my god.
and
Here, I need you
also
to eat anything but that.
something you notice as you come into the room is that it does have wings. It does seem to be a Pegasus. This is an important detail, but it is essentially a horse.
Are there any snacks in the room?
That's a question actually for you as assistant manager. Are you the type of assistant manager to provide snacks for free to your employees?
Yeah, I'll provide snacks.
What kind are they?
Like chips, that sort of thing. Crackers.
Yeah, some crackers, some chips.
Like
All right.
so like the Lance toast cheese crackers that had peanut butter in them and like
Oh,
bags of
fuck
Doritos.
yeah. All right, yeah, that actually sounds kind of sick. Do you have them like arranged in the very meticulous, like white mom way that I tend to arrange our snacks at the house sometimes?
No, they're just like in a bowl on the table.
Okay. Great, 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 great. Um, so yeah, the horse is busy chewing on the cables to the TV. He hasn't broken through them yet. He's just kind of like it's not a horse, it's a Pegasus. Sorry. He's
Yeah.
just kind of like clacking his teeth against them and like as you come into the room and start saying stuff to him, he just sort of raises his head and looks at you and flicks his ears because he's a Pegasus and he doesn't know what you're saying, or at least he's acting like he doesn't know what you're saying.
That
I'm
is
going
so
to
fucking threatening.
I'm going to maintain eye
That's
contact
just a
with the
horse.
horse. So it is
Yeah,
not just a horse.
just a horse
You
with wings.
No,
It's
I
here.
mean
fine.
that's literally how a horse
I
will act.
Yeah, that
I've
is how
got
they act.
most horses don't have wings. I'm going
Go
to
on.
maintain eye contact with this horse and walk over to the table,
Yeah,
pull out one of the packets of crackers. I
yeah.
trade you these crackers if you stop munching on those cables.
The Pegasus leans its little head forward. It's not little, it's actually quite large. And he sniffs at the plastic packet and kind of goes like and he I need you to roll plus weird for
All right.
let's see. I'm going to actually say no. Don't roll plus weird.
Okay.
This is going to be a hostile
Wouldn't this
work
be
environment.
so this wouldn't this be cool?
Yeah, this would be plus cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
how cool are you about this?
I get 4 total.
Fucking incredible. Okay. Roll
That's my
plus 4
highest
to
stat
feed the
Wow.
too.
roll
Oh
plus 4 to
no.
feed the Pegasus some crackers.
I am going to slowly open the bag and hold one of the crackers in the palm of my hand.
Okay, great, great. Um, and what was your roll in total? You
4.
had a
4 total.
4 total. Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry, I misheard you. I thought you had a plus 4.
No, I have plus 3.
Oh no. Okay, so you rolled a 1. All right, great. So it just fucking bites you. Like it just like it has there's like a moment of calm before the storm, before it like snorts and its ears roll back and its eyes roll back in its head and it like just like gnaws down on your shoulder.
Oh, motherfucker!
And everyone else inside the store can hear him scream in a hoarse
Can,
like whinny.
can Mary hear him outside?
Um yes, I'll just give you that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
am.
can hear it.
I'm going to like legit punch it in the eye.
That's
Oh
a
my
good move
God.
actually. Roll plus tough.
God damn it!
Roll the punch horse.
Roll to punch horse.
Roll to punch horse.
Oh, hold on. Oh my god, I do good for once. 9.
9. Okay, great. You punch the shit out of this Pegasus.
Oh my God.
It releases you immediately. And from where it violently bit you, I assume you the toast cheese crackers everywhere. And
Yeah.
seemingly placated, but still like fearful of you, it watches you like a fucking hawk, but like does lean down to like nibble at the crackers on the floor. And
Mhm.
it seems distracted if you wish to make your escape.
I am going to quickly turn on the TV to the local news channel and
Now,
then get out of there.
now hold on. Hold on. If you want to turn on that TV, I'm going to need you to
No.
make a same shit different day roll.
Okay.
And that's going to be for a plus sharp.
Plus sharp. Okay. Oh. 9 again.
Okay, great. You do this. This is such a smooth action. You do this all the fucking time. You click it on and you escape successfully. But
I feel. Oh, go ahead.
it's turned to the local news channel, but it is not always the one that you turn on, and the volume is really loud.
Oh God.
Like it's on, and so you can check it's on and it's onto a local news channel, so you can check this off your list. But what it will create is a vague, muffled sound that, like, if you're quiet and listen, you can hear it throughout the gas station, and it's like super annoying. Also, it like startles the Pegasus and it starts knocking shit over and like opens its wings and like screams and shit. But you're out of the room and the TV's on.
I pull out another cigarette and light it with my little red Zippo lighter. God damn, I hate this place sometimes.
God, it.
Is there blood streaming down my shoulder?
No, it did not draw
Okay.
blood, but it did fucking hurt. It's
Okay.
probably gonna bruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at Biggs and Darcy. I'm sorry that we've turned Biggie into Biggs.
He did turn into Biggs. I don't know why.
Darcy
Biggs.
looks at him, looks at, I'm assuming, what can only be the distinct outline of a horse's maw in his, like, fabric of his shirt. She says, "Is everything good?"
I take a long puff of the cigarette.
Maybe he shouldn't have looked a gift horse in the mouth.
Damn. That was
I
good.
will find you, and I will kill you.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Oh my
Just don't go in
god.
the break room for a little bit. Sick and tired of this horse shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, is there
He would.
anything anyone would like to do about this creature, or do you guys want to leave it alone?
I'm gonna say for Carr, he would go back to his office after that. Would he notice the paperwork?
Oh yeah, no, he well actually, no. because
Here, was it
okay,
like
actually,
hidden or
here's the
anything?
thing. You do actually notice it. You just didn't notice who did it. But he does notice it, actually. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say like it didn't sound like it was hidden or anything. It was just written on with crayon and then
Yes.
left there.
So your main consequence is that you will just have to make new copies of it and it'll take twice as long. But you do notice it.
He takes another long puff of the cigarette, makes a neat stack of the paperwork, and sets it on in the out folder.
Oh my god.
Halt.
Oh, he's doing work, huh, Gunter?
He's doing work.
I
He's
think
trying so hard.
he's he's doing really good. He's doing a really good job.
If Mary's outside, is anybody gonna tell her that there's a horse in the break room, or is she just gonna have to go back
well,
there
if-
and find out?
Here's the thing. I feel like Darcy, because of how mildly combative she is as a person, when told stay out of the break room, she waits until he's gone to his office to do paperwork and then she goes to check the break room. So she sees the horse. Um
I think Shrimp is nosy enough to like walk behind her to see what's going on in there.
um I'm trying to think if there's uh if there's literally anything that she can do. Probably not. Also, she doesn't get paid enough. Um
Like it
so
just fucking looks at you too.
yeah, I think she goes, okay, and then walks out, sticks her head out of the door, and she says, "Hey, Mary."
Yeah.
A horse is in the break room again.
Fucking
Again.
damn it.
It's not the same one though. I don't know how it got in.
Mary,
It's a real
who had been previously been sitting on her chair, slaps her hands against her knees and stands up. Says, "I'll fucking take care of it."
Shrimp just kind of shakes her head like that's a really dumb prank.
Biggie's going to be looking back and forth from the conversation between Darcy and Mary and the horse that's in the break room. Darcy and Mary and the horse that's in the break room. And in all of his intelligent wisdom, he goes, "Do y'all think it just walked in?"
I mean,
No, big
Yes.
spook. I
No.
think it flew.
Have we checked the ceiling for a hole? Because I think it walked through the back door. I don't remember closing it.
You let a horse in?
I might have let a horse
Wait,
in.
Nikki, you realize that's actually a pretty like logical explanation for why there's a horse in the break room, right?
Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Mary is gonna actually look at the ceiling and see if there's a hole in the ceiling, though.
Is just puffing his cigarette. He has decided he is checking out of this particular situation.
And
So
then
it's-
Biggie goes. And then Biggie looks at Car. He looks at the horse, and he looks at Car, and he looks at the horse, and he looks at Car, and he looks at the horse, and he looks at Darcy, and he goes, "Do horses like eat meat? Because it could be hunting Car."
Yeah. Actually, hey Biggie.
You just hear the deepest fucking sigh from the office. Sure fucking felt like it.
No. Hey Biggie. Listen, I know we don't like each other, and none of us get paid enough to form emotional attachments or like pay each other compliments.
Yeah,
But like,
like your earrings.
thanks. One's a freckle.
Anyway,
You
saying?
you know that like horses do sometimes eat meat, right?
And they what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have they considered to like not do that?
Yeah.
I think we
Hey,
should ask the horse.
hey, bud. I think it's a conscious choice they make every day.
I think we
And
should
if you
ask the
asked him,
horse.
I'm pretty sure the answer would just be nay.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god.
She
I
looks
don't care
down.
if the horse actually eats meat or not. I just need it to consciously fuck off.
Okay, well,
Have we
I don't
considered
know.
asking
Should we?
Darcy to leave?
I tried to feed it crackers. It decided it wanted to eat me instead.
Yeah, but you suck. So
Would you like to try, Darcy?
yeah, sure. Why not? Um, Darcy. Darcy, I think, looks at the chip bags, grabs a bag of baked Lays, cracks it open, kind of holds it out to the horse, and is like, "Come on, come on, you gotta go."
I need you to roll. God, I need you to roll hostile work environment. So,
Okay,
roll a plus cool.
plus cool.
I love the name of that roll. It's so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
So
Okay, got a
great.
plus cool. Ooh, that's only a 4. We're not doing great with the horse, fellas.
God, the horse bites you too. Like the Pegasus, it's a Pegasus. So like this is a whole
Yeah,
supernatural creature. Yeah, it doesn't get you as bad as it got
yeah. It more
Car.
like bites, like rips the chips out of my hand.
Yeah, it like bites down and like grazes the tips of your fingers and then rips the chip bag out, but like
Yeah,
it didn't have a good hold on your fingers, so he doesn't take any
yeah.
meat with him.
Darcy
Question.
goes, "Oh, what the hell?"
And like chips fly all over the break room and like the TV's on like super fucking loud and there's like crushed cracker chunks everywhere. There's like a pile of manure in the corner now. There's
I
chips fucking everywhere. The
I
manure
have a
kind of
question.
smells like jelly beans.
Oh my god.
I do have a question real quick. Does this does our little store here sell like apples?
Yeah, it does. There's like a little basket of them up near Darcy's
Um
register.
yeah, Shrimp is gonna go grab an apple.
Great, 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 great. Now, Shrimp, I wonder, what's your
What's my what now?
Sorry, I was looking at your sheet. Never mind, you're good. Um, so do you come and try to offer it an apple?
Yeah.
I'll
Obviously
give
it's a
you an
horse. It
extra
wants an
plus
apple.
one. I'll give you an extra plus one to that because you've tried to feed him a healthy, stereotypical horse food. Um, yeah, roll plus cool as well.
Roll plus cool. So that's a +1 to cool. Since I have a 0 for cool.
Yep.
So is that a D12?
Yeah, it's a D12 or two D6s.
That's a 9.
All right. And then you get a plus. Is it a 9 without the plus one or a 9 with the plus one?
It's a 9 with the +1.
All right. Um. So what happens when you do that is he kind of walks over and he sniffs over your little baby hands. How do you offer it to him, by the way?
The way you're supposed to feed a horse with like palm up.
Yeah, palm up,
Palm flat.
palm flat,
Yeah,
so he doesn't get
palm
your little
flat.
fingies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the apple's like balancing on her fingers.
And what is your goal while doing this? Are you just trying to feed it? Are you trying to like
I'm
lure it out of the break room
I'm trying to
and leave?
lure it out.
Okay. So what's happening is that you were trying to lead it out and
Yeah. So like
okay.
so like she's holding it out, but she's taking a step back when he gets closer to him.
Okay, it leans forward and sniffs and he does kind of follow you.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
She's
What
gonna
what
walk
will you
right out
do?
the back door.
Okay, right out the back door? Great.
Yeah.
Right before he leaves the back door, he stops very suddenly, and he looks over his shoulder, and he looks Biggie directly in the eye,
Oh my god.
and then spreads his wings like mightily, and then shits all over the floor.
Just like a horse.
And then he snorts and follows Shrimp outside.
Oh my
Just
Right, Biggie's going
like
to look
a
directly at
horse.
Car, and he's going to be like, "I already swept the floors. I can't help you."
I completed that task. I don't know what to tell you.
Bar is going to take another puff of the cigarette. Ain't this some horse shit?
You already used that joke, Car.
Yeah, he's gonna use it again.
Great, great. And as all of this is wrapping up, a car pulls out up outside, and it is a Papa Shack. It was a Papa Shack's. You can see the little
Oh my god.
sign above it. It's a Papa Shack's delivery car.
Mhm.
And a guy gets out, and he brings in like two like large pizza boxes, and he's like, "Hey, I got a delivery here. Yeah, I have a delivery here. Is this the right place?" And he like
We
comes in and looks at you guys and sees the pile of like jelly bean horse shit in the back, and like kind of like quirks an eyebrow and then looks back at all of you.
Shrimp is gonna come
bud?
back in and just take the pizza box from him.
No,
He's like,
no,
"Oh,
no.
oh,
You're
oh."
not taking the pizza
No,
boxes.
she's already gone. She's taking the pizza
He's
box.
No,
like,
no, no.
he just lets her take it, but like he is like
Yeah.
looking at Car like, uh,
We didn't order pizza.
but oh shit, I got to order to this location though. Like it's
No
uh,
one
She's
here
already
called
eating the
bud.
pizza.
What's the name,
Oh,
Wolf?
Shrimp, I swear to God.
hold on, let me check. And he looks kind of like a little
He
like
is going to snatch
flustered.
the pizza boxes away from Shrimp.
He's like,
She
"Oh
already
well."
has a slice.
He's like, what?"
He's
And he's
still
like,
checking the boxes.
he's like sweatily watching this. And he's like, "Okay, well, shit." And then, like, in the middle of him trying to figure this out, another Kai comes through the door. And it's I'm really embarrassed by this because I already got called out on it. It's a
Oh
guy in
no.
like a big leather jacket.
Oh my god.
And he's
I
like,
wonder who it
"Hey,
could be.
hey, I ordered a pizza." And he walks over and he's like, "Hey, homeless kid, why are you eating my pizza? What the fuck? I thought we were cool."
Why are you
Yeah,
Well,
that's
ordering
at
why
this
pizza
we
at our
share
drug?
pizza.
at
That's
this
our
point,
gas station.
I have I successfully snatched the boxes from her hands.
Yeah, but like I
Okay.
imagine she still has like one piece she's gnawing on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still eating a single slice right now.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh shit, my pizza. It got here a little fucking. Hey, hold on just a second." And he turns around and his big jacket like flaps around when he does so, and he
And Devil
pulls
May
out.
Cry.
Yeah, he he pulls out some money
Oh my
and
god.
hands it to the very sweaty looking little Papa Shack's delivery guy. And he's like, "Hey, sorry, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're good. Here, I'll handle this. Here's you go. You keep the change as the tip." And the Papa Shack's guy is like, "Oh, thank you, sir. That's really great." And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Go on, go on, go on." And he like pats him on the ass, and then the pizza guy looks even sweatier about it, but leaves. And he turns to all of you and like kind of settles back. And I need all of you to roll weird
Oh boy.
Okay.
and tell me what you got.
7.
8.
Got
So,
it?
just for
and
clarification, because I have many things running through my head all the time.
Yeah.
What is a weird roll?
Just roll. There, you have a stat called weird. Just roll and add your weird modifier.
Is my weird modifier? Hold on.
I can tell you what it is.
Oh, it's 0.
I got a 5.
Great. Okay, so we got a 5, an 8, a 9,
a 10.
8,
I
9,
also got a
10.
10.
8, 9, 10. Okay, so homeless child. You have no idea who this guy is. The rest of you, you do know him. He shows up here a lot, and he is in the habit of using you guys as an address to order pizza. You don't know why, but he keeps fucking doing this.
Mm-hmm. Which Devil May Cry character is this?
Is I don't
Dante,
know. I've never
Dante.
played Devil May Cry. I don't know what
Uh-huh.
you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
of course, you're right.
Sarah,
Of course.
that's the fucking why.
I just don't know what you guys are talking about. This is my original character. His name's Dante. He really likes pizza.
Yeah.
Car is going to. He's going to recognize Mr. Dante. Cigarette still in his mouth. He just sighs. His eyebrows crinkle behind his glasses. Dante, how many times have I told you
Really like it, yeah, canonically Dante.
Yeah, no,
to
canonically his name
stop
is Dante. I wrote him down as
stop
Dante from Devil
using
May Cry.
the station as an address for pizza deliveries?
I mean, but like, come on, it's like super easy when I'm working, and like, when homeless
Don't you
children aren't
have
eating the pizza, it
don't
usually
you
works
have
out
a
pretty good.
house?
So I did have a house. It's kind of embarrassing you brought that up. I mean, do you
I
ask
mean, it's
most
kind of
people if they just have houses?
when they're using my station for pizza deliveries. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Um, so how about I let you have some of the pizza, and you stop being such a hard ass about this, because it's we're cool, right? We're cool.
Done, says Biggie.
Yeah,
Takes a
done. He's
slice
like,
of pizza.
Biggie, take a slice. You're good. You're good. Have a slice. Homeless child, you already took one. I honestly, I appreciate the initiative. You're gonna grow up into something interesting for sure.
She
Um,
flicks him off.
yeah, super. He's like, hey, yeah, actually, I like this kid. This is fucking funny. Great
Darcy
work.
looks at his pale washboard abs and says, "I'm not a snitch."
Yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, I know you. We went to high school together. McDormat, right?
Darcy walks up to him, puts a hand on his shoulder, takes a slice of pizza, licks it, and puts it face down on another slice of pizza, and goes back to her station.
He looks mortified but slightly impressed. He's like, damn. I probably should have realized you didn't like being called that. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want it though? That's like two whole. It's like two whole
Yeah, both
slices.
of those are mine now, and you have to bring them to me.
All right. All right. And he kind of stops and like has to reconsider his life choices. And I need you to roll charm. Like legitimately.
Oh my god.
It's a 7.
Um he starts to bring it to you, but the pizza grease wait, hold on. Yeah, all right, cool. The pizza grease like makes it slip out of his little leather gloved hands, and it just like smacks wetly on the floor. And now you're both disappointed.
Biggie once again looks at Car. I'm not cleaning that up either.
This station is disgusting.
Car looks back at Biggs. You know, normally I have to go places to laugh at people, but they're coming to me tonight. This is okay.
He's like, okay, all right, all right. Well, how many we got left? All right, we're doing pretty good. Hey, Red Hot Cheeto in the back. You want some?
Car is still holding the boxes.
What's that?
Wait, what?
He's holding the boxes? Oh, he's still holding the
boxes.
boxes.
Pizza boxes,
Um,
yeah.
I that was my he took over my brain and actually made me stupid. He's like, yeah, no, he's like, take whatever you want, and like he kind of starts like pacing around and like looking at the state of the store, and he's like, is there usually horse shit on the floor in here?
Only
It's a
on
new
special
feature we've
occasions.
added.
I'm pretty sure they're
Oh,
jelly beans.
It's an
They're-
anti-theft system.
they're jelly beans. Hey,
Car's going to
You should
hand.
try one, Dante.
maybe I should.
Car's
Maybe
going to
I
hand
should.
one of the boxes to Dante. Here, take this one. Thanks for the pizza, I guess.
Yeah, no,
But
for
here, before you go, I have one favor to ask of you, Dante.
yeah, and he takes the remaining pristine pizza and holds it under his arm. He's like, yeah, sure, what's up?
Car stares for a second as he's holding the pizza under his arm.
Yeah, it's
He's
fucked
going
up.
to quickly move past that, pick up that pizza that you dropped on the floor, and we're Gucci. I'll even let you use this place as a delivery spot next time, and I won't make a fuss about it. But you gotta clean up what you dropped on my floor.
All right, roll charm twice and take the highest number. So roll charm with
Roll
advantage.
charm
I'm
twice.
gonna re-engineer that. Actually, hold on. I'm not gonna make you do that because that's not how this game works. I apologize.
Okay.
Roll charm, but with an additional +2 because honestly, you just cut him a really sweet deal.
Okay.
Yeah,
8.
8.
8.
He's like, all right. I get what you're feeling. Tell you one more thing. And he like leans down and he picks it up and like he does kind of like side eye Darcy and then he does start eating it while he's talking.
I love him. I love
And
him immensely. I love him so much. I'm so normal about him.
this is hilarious. He's doing something disgusting.
Yeah, this is fucking gross.
This is gross. It's like kind of gross, but like he
Darcy
does it
should
like
be able to
super.
sue him on
He
principle.
he does it kind of casually, and he kind of nods, and he's like, "Oh, all right." And he's like, "You know what? I think that'll work out between us. I'll tell you another thing. Um, the horse shit on the floor. Maybe you like. Do you think it's actually jelly beans? Before I go,
Dante, I'm not
Only
letting
one
you
way to
do
find
Yes.
out.
it.
he's
Actually, you know
like,
what? No, it might be actually.
it might be. It might be. Good to know. And he seems pretty amenable to your deal, but he's kind of thinking about it. And mainly the thing you're trying to get out of this now, because he did pick up off the floor, is that you don't want him to make his pizzas get delivered here anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you got an 8?
Yes.
All right. Let me see. I have to check something because these rolls are interesting in how they work. Yeah, no, all right. He's like, yeah, no, sounds good. Tell you what though, I'm gonna give you like a weird warning. I think like my brother started working overhead at y'all's company,
Oh my fucking god.
and like I'm not gonna tell him about any of the shit that just happened here. But like he's like kind of a real mean mug son of a bitch. So I heavily suggest cleaning up the horse shit. He's like not super great about like anything.
Oh yeah. I've heard it. Vagina. What was his name again?
Yeah, his vagina. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna tell him that. I'm actually gonna tell him that one. That one was really fucking funny. He doesn't talk
Please
to me
don't.
anymore. No, dude, you don't understand. He doesn't talk to me anymore, and I really need an excuse.
Glad to help out with your familial connections. Don't
Always a
worry about the
charm.
jelly bean shit.
Oh, I sure won't. Haha. And then he winks, and then he leaves.
Oh my god.
Carr claps his hands together, Well, that went about as successfully as it could, and he's going to hand the cleaning tools to Shrimp. Earn your keep. You
Are
still gotta pay
you
for the can.
are you
Shrimp
enacting
just
child labor?
I am enacting
um
barter. This is for the candy bar that Shrimp ate at the very start of the shift.
Hey, all right, I'll give it that. Now, Shrimp.
shrimp kind of stares at like what he's trying to hand her.
Tell you what, kid.
Uh
You clean that up over there. That covers the candy bar you ate, and another one if you need a snack later.
Ooh.
2 candy
um
bars.
she kind of wrinkles her nose at him.
Listen, it's either this or I don't let you have any more pizza.
Joke's on him, she's already hidden a second somewhere.
God.
She wouldn't have had the chance to. He took
No,
the
she
box
did.
from her while he was.
It's too late.
You literally said she was only munching on one slice before I took the box away. There's literally no
Yeah,
chance.
she snuck another one from Dante.
When?
When she
Shrimp.
flicked him off.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh
give
my
her that.
God.
I'll give her that. It's like the thing that I will give it is that she's had to stick it in her pants. So
Yeah.
there is just like pizza in there. It's unpleasant. This isn't like a net success. It's desperate and disgusting.
Okay.
I think in light of all this, Darcy's gonna go clear off the fucking food station.
Great. And
Oh wait,
before we do
shoot.
that, oh wait, go on.
No, that's on my list.
Oh, well, it's also on my list, but I mean, I guess you can do it.
No, because well, if she
The
gets
thing
caught
is
doing
that
it,
I have to do my tasks without people noticing that I'm doing my tasks.
Oh, yeah.
And
So,
I'm
like,
selectively trying to make her clean up the pile of shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's just not on her task list. You can do it. It doesn't matter. If she gets caught doing it, it's a -1 to y'all to management anyway.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
no,
I've
you
only
can do
done
it. I
one
don't
task,
care.
so I'm gonna clear off the
Go
food
for it.
station.
Excellent.
I think Biggie's gonna go check the bathrooms and see if they need to be cleaned.
Great. While you do that, do we want to pause the stream to take a pee break?
Do I have to roll anything for the clear off food station?
Yes, you do. You'll have to roll. Huh.
It's the same shit, right?
Yeah, it's the same shit, different day. And you can
Mhm.
pick whatever attribute you feel that requires.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, I guess sharp because it's
Yeah, like
just
it's like a
doing it.
basic
Yeah.
work task. Like I
Yeah.
apologize that all your tasks are plus
Aw,
sharp. 'Cause
man.
I was like, you know what?
Well,
Maybe she'll pick a different one, but plus sharp is probably the only thing. Yeah.
all right. That is a 6.
You fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like
hey, I
what does
think
this
what
look like?
happens.
Feel free to describe
So
this to me.
I think what happens is that Darcy goes over to the food station, um, kind of absentmindedly picks up a towel, starts like scrubbing and isn't paying attention. And somehow when she looks down at the food station again, instead of it having been like a towel that she picked up, it is somehow another slice of pizza. And she's just been like rubbing it sauce side down all over the food station.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh
disgusting. I love it.
no.
That's so
Oh
funny.
no.
Congratulations, you fucked it up. You may not pass go. You may not collect your check mark. You
I
fucked
will
up the
not.
task and you didn't do it right. Would anyone else
I'm
like to
gonna
try to complete a task?
I'm gonna roll sharp to see if I fucking noticed that.
Yeah, please do, Mr. Assistant Manager.
I have a 4. I don't think I noticed that. I'm still too
Um,
busy dealing with the shit pile.
Great,
in
great, great, great.
well, okay, so he gave up trying to get Shrimp to take care of it.
No, he is not.
Oh no!
So, okay, kid. Miss Shrimp,
Miss Shrimp.
you've been mooching on the store. Someone messed with the paperwork. It was probably you, but I don't have proof. You
They
probably
read it
done
with pen
something.
and crayon.
Yeah, you did it in crayon. And you know what you wrote? You didn't even write actual paperwork. You just wrote a bunch of cuss words.
They were misspelled too.
It was really funny. You are the punchline of our education system. Now,
I
Oh
don't
my
go to
god.
school.
She doesn't go to school.
I know, that's why she's the punchline. I need you. Clean up that admittedly, like, nice smelling pile of shit. But people don't like it. I need you to clean it up. Otherwise, I am going to throw you at the store.
He can try.
I mean, you are right in front of me.
Yeah, she's just gonna come back. Nobody knows how she gets in.
But do you want to have to go to the effort of getting back in?
She's still just staring at him.
All right. He is going to pick her up by the back of her shirt and throw her out.
She screams.
Oh my god.
He's going to walk to the road, actually,
Oh my
and place
god.
She
her.
bites him.
Throw her into traffic. She's going to die.
She bites
I'm
him.
not throwing her. You have to roll to bite me, I think.
Do I?
Sorry, I didn't expect you guys to start fighting. I was trying to collect something for our dear friend in the chat, who would like a PDF copy of the guide. So because of how Twitch works, they won't let us directly link the guide to you in the chat. But
Ah.
I am handing some files over. I am going to hand some files over that can be posted to our Twitter that you are
Yeah.
totally welcome to collect there. I have the employee handbook and the employee playbooks that I will post here for you. And also, just so you're in the know, and if you want to know, I believe this game is done in the Powered by the Apocalypse system,
Yes.
which,
Actually,
yeah.
yes. It is.
Yeah, it's like
You're correct.
someone's personal rehashing of it. It's like a bunch of anonymous users. But yeah, I have given them to the chat, and whoever has time to rehash them on social media, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, is welcome to do so, and you may check that at your leisure. Just so you know, sorry that took a little bit. I wanted to make sure that I was not giving you a wonky file.
Sure.
Backtracking to what is going on. So, Char, describe to me what exactly you're doing to this child.
I am holding her up by her shirt
Uh-huh.
from the back,
Yeah.
like holding a cat by the scruff,
Yeah,
but
holding a
it's
kitten
a
up by the
child.
scruff.
Yeah, kind of like that. And I am walking. I'm not.
She
I'm
has
not putting.
ragdolled to make this harder for you.
Okay. Um. Instead of putting her on the road, I am going to call the police.
Oh my god. So you're calling the police to the location of your gas station?
Yes.
Great. Let me just write something down.
Oh god.
Great. All right. Okay, cool. So you brought her outside and you're calling the police. Great, 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 great. You dial 911?
Yes.
All right, on your cell phone?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I've never called
I
911.
will say she is. I will point out she is screaming bloody murder the entire time.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, hi." The operator picks up, and she's like, "All right, what do you want?"
Hi, there's
Is that a fucking
for lack
child screaming? What the fuck?
yeah, there's a homeless kid that's hanging out at the station. I need someone to come pick her up. I don't know where her parents are.
Oh, all
She
right.
won't tell us her name or even speak to me.
All right. Let me get this straight. So we've got a God. What kind of crime is this? A unsupervised child. And you are not the parent, just getting tired of her, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds like you're super tired of her. That's like, okay. Um, and the child is unharmed.
Yeah. We've not done
Okay.
anything to her.
And
She
is the
screams
child
louder.
As far as I can tell, she's not hurt or sick.
all right? And has she
She is a
caused
pain in
anyone
the arse.
else? She's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Has she caused
metaphorically.
anyone bodily harm?
Not that I know of.
All right, sounds like a trespassing charge. And you decided to call an emergency line about an annoying child.
Ma'am, isn't it an emergency if a child is unsupervised with their parents in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, you sound like that kind of guy. All right. Well, I'll have someone out there in about 20 to check out the situation. So just hold tight. Hold tight. And whoever is on the other end of the line who is deeply unprofessional just hangs up on you. Um. Oh wait, actually, can I make you roll a plus cool?
Cool. I am sorry to do this, Alyssa. The role play has dragged me into this.
How dare you?
That is a 13.
Okay, great. I fucked up a little bit there, because I missed some dialogue that's necessary to this interaction.
Oh
Um,
no.
he's like, okay, all right. What's the address?
The pump and dump.
Pump and dump. Shit, yeah. Y'all still got that fried chicken in the back?
I think we do.
Yeah, the crispy crunchy shit.
Crispy crunchy shit. Yeah,
Yeah, hot
yeah, we got that crispy crunchy
damn.
shit.
All right. Okay. And I'll have someone down there in about 20. For future reference, if this keeps happening, I might have to refer you to the non-emergency line, just because repeat offender, but not a violent offender. And also it's a child. So yeah. Anyway,
I don't know who else to call, man. I didn't
non-emergency
know you
line.
had
I
a
just told you.
non-emergency line.
Yeah, it's standard practice. That's how it works. All right, anyway, and then he hangs up. And you got 20 minutes to keep this child under control before someone shows up.
Cool. Great. I
Shrimp.
She
guess that's what we're
she
doing for 20 minutes.
she starts thrashing, reels around, and smacks him in the face.
Great. Car, roll tough.
Oh boy, this will be fun. 1.
1. Great.
Damn.
This child smacks the fuck out of you. She knocks your sunglasses off into the fucking dust. You haven't seen the natural, normal light of day in years. And even though it's nighttime, it's too bright for you. It
Oh
fucks
fuck,
you up.
damn it.
It fucks you up. You drop her and like fall back on your ass, clutching at your face.
Hey, I have a
um,
question actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Biggie and the others watching this interaction?
Yeah, you
oh
guys
yeah,
are
she's
watching
been
this through the
screaming
window.
bloody murder the whole time.
All right,
Yeah.
great. Biggie's gonna pipe up with a solid. I think we should let her back in because that was really funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
She
I
runs
I
back
think we
in
should
while
put
he's
this
on
to
the
a vote.
ground. She just runs back in while he's on the ground anyway, and just runs right to Biggie.
Hey kid. Uh, Hey,
She's like hiding behind him.
Yeah.
I am too tiny for you to be doing that. My feet are too big, and I am too tiny.
She's 7.
He's 5
and he's
feet.
and he's 5 feet.
Yeah,
He's
she's like
small.
maybe 3.
It's a very small 7-year-old. Love that for her. Um, she's a little guy. She doesn't eat a lot, but except candy and pizza she found on the floor.
God.
All right.
She didn't find that pizza on the floor. It's in her pants.
Yeah, that pizza in her
Oh my God!
pants.
I forgot about the pizza in the pants.
It's a pizza pocket.
It's a pizza.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a pizza
hot
It's a
pocket.
pocket.
Hot
the
pocket.
the pizzone.
The
Oh my
pizzone.
God. The
All right.
pizzone.
Does anyone else, Car, you have recovered from your state of pain and confusion after having your sunglasses slapped off by a 7-year-old. Um, 7-year-old, you are hiding behind the smallest man who works here because he was. Everyone else has decided to just let the child back inside, despite that the police um are on their way. Let me see. Y'all got 15 minutes until the police arrive. What's going
Uh,
on?
Car is going to first find his sunglasses,
Yes, you find them. They're
and
dusty and
then
they need to be
two,
cleaned really badly.
he will do that. Since that is apparently not happening, he will just clean the horse shit.
Okay. He will just clean the horse shit.
He will just clean the horse shit.
All right, we got 10 minutes until the police arrive. Shrimp is still very visible to the public. He is cleaning up the horse shit. He has decided to just wait on his fate. Big, what are you doing? Anything. If you want, we can just skip ahead, but if you want to take any action, I'm giving you a chance.
I think he's going back to clean and check the bathrooms.
Great, 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 great. Child, do you follow him?
She's gonna go into the cooler.
Okay, great. Child is hiding in the cooler. Great, 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 great. And Darcy, what are you up to?
I think after the embarrassing food station incident, she's gonna try to redeem herself by cleaning the coffee machines and refilling them.
Great, 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 great. Mary, what are you doing in the meantime? I'll come back to you,
Okay.
Darcy.
Mary is gonna go sit outside because she just finds all of this much too much.
Great. This will be
And
a surprise master
she's
tool.
gonna check the gas prices outside.
They are far too high. It's almost like someone set them to $6 earlier.
She is going to change the gas prices
Excellent.
again.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
Let me see. Rolling back. Darcy, let's spend some time with you. Actually, yeah, let's spend some time with you. I'll work my way back. Now, a quick question for Mary before I get focused on this though.
Mhm.
You changing the gas station prices back, does that count as one of your tasks?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to roll let me see. What would that count as? Does that count as sharp? It is a physical task, so we could roll it as like a sharp or tough. Whichever
I
one's
can.
better for you.
I mean, they're both a +1, so.
All right, let's do a sharp.
Oh, I rolled a 12.
All
So
right,
I
great.
got a 13, baby.
It's perfect. You get your job done wonderfully. You do such a good job. You can check this off your list. It's done, it's fixed, it's correct. All there is to it, boss. You can go back to sitting in your cool chair. All right.
Yes.
Change the gas prices to the correct ones. And then our homeless child does still get to complete her task and keep that task because she completed it and didn't get caught. She only got caught
I
afterwards,
did.
which doesn't count.
It doesn't count. I'm also currently doing a task of restocking shelves in the cooler.
Okay. 2 seconds. Biggs, what did you say you were
Yeah.
doing again?
He went to check and clean the bathrooms, but restocking shelves in the cooler is also one of his funny little tasks.
Cool, but if you do it at the same time as what's her name, it counts as a canceling out because one of you gets caught, and you can do it, but she won't be able to knock off the task off of her list.
Would it also
Yeah.
count as lend a hand?
If she wanted to help you, I think it would count as lend a hand.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't get credit for the task.
Yeah, you wouldn't get credit for the task because someone knew you did the task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't be caught doing the task. Does it
You can't be
count
caught
if
doing the
it's
task.
Biggie?
No,
He
it does
is
not.
kind of dumb.
Yeah, Biggie don't count.
Yeah, and also you get a minus management to everyone if you get caught doing it.
But he is in the
Yeah.
bathroom, cleaning them, checking them.
Okay, so he is cleaning the bathroom.
not-
You need to roll a tough.
Tough.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
rough in
no.
there.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
need
rough in
this
there. It's
in
rough and
my
tough in
life.
there. You don't want to be in there. What'd you get?
Hold on. Hold on. I have to check my stat. Okay.
You have a +0.
Actually, I have a +1 because of the thingy on the bottom. I just did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
You got a 12.
Okay, great. Yeah, you do a super good job. The bathrooms are fucking spick and span. It looks great in there. Unlike the rest of the store, the bathrooms are weirdly clean. It's like a Buc-ee's.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
having a great time cleaning the
Yeah,
bathrooms.
you could do a
He can
really good
check his
job.
phone in there and he can listen to his music and nobody's gonna bother him because he's cleaning the bathroom.
Great. All right, so you can check that off. Wow, you guys are being really good at your tasks. Um, Darcy, and we will do shrimp after Darcy. She submitted her task last, so we will go in order. Despite the fact that I've gone out of order for the rest of you, I'm very sorry. Darcy, what were you trying to do again?
I was trying to empty and clean the coffee machines
Great.
to refill
All right.
them.
Roll sharp.
Okay. Damn. That's a 9.
Okay. It actually goes pretty well. Let me see. The only problem is now you guys seem to be out of the coffee stock, but they are cleaned and refilled. You just won't be able to refill them again. So
Okay.
that does mean having to communicate with Biggie, which
Oh
I know
my
you
god.
probably don't enjoy, but you are gonna have to ask him about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I guess she goes back and finds Biggie listening to music in the bathroom. She goes,
What's he
"Hey
listening to?
Biggie." Yeah, what's he listening to?
Nikki?
Nikki?
She.
Nikki!
Nikki?
Nikki!
Oh dear.
Apologies. He is presently listening to Shakira.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got some hips don't lie
Yeah,
going
those
on.
hips don't
Don't
lie.
lie.
The
Okay,
hips
good.
don't lie.
Those hips don't lie. All right, good work, good work, good work. So over the sonorous voice of Shakira, she asks you.
Shakira, Shakira.
There are.
Uh Biggie, we need more coffee grounds to put out by the station for like the next time that we clean it.
He very quickly scrambles to take out his headphones because he hears Darcy talking to him, and he kind of blinks at her for a minute, and he's like, "Coffee grounds? We
Yeah,
have
like
those?"
yeah, yeah, we have coffee grounds. Um we need more of them up in the front of the house for like the coffee station where we make the coffee. Because I just put the last of the coffee grounds into the coffee machine.
I mean, yeah, I can. I can
Yeah.
do that for. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Okay, I
We
just
have
need
coffee.
I just need coffee grounds up front. Like give me like 2 cans of them and that'll be fine.
This is a secret mouse tool that I will use later. I will attempt this for you, Darcy. And he kind of salutes her, puts back in his headphones, and saunters off with all his cleaning equipment. Can he have an apron?
Yeah, absolutely. He probably should have an apron.
Yeah, he has an apron on.
Okay, great. So are you going into the back to look for this?
Yes.
Cool. Let's put a pin in that. Remember where you are, because something is happening outside.
Oh my
A
god.
police cruiser has pulled up outside,
Oh,
and out of that car walks a man with the tallest hat you have ever seen in your life.
Is it Doug Dimmadome?
It's a little
Doug,
disturbing
Doug,
that it
give it
fit
all.
inside the car.
I can't believe this.
And he has to like kind of like maneuver. He's very short, but he kind of has to like maneuver his head to like come in the door. And he's like, "Hey, we got a call about a trespasser on this property. Is that right?" And Mary, you're the first person to see him. Uh, what do you do?
She's gonna look up from whatever she's doing in her chair, which at this point was probably just napping,
Yeah.
and she's gonna look at him. Wait, Alyssa, is the child still in the cooler?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is important. It'll come up later.
She's gonna look at him. Inside. Check the cooler.
Oh, all right. All right. All right. Hey, child, you are unaware of the police officer who is definitely not Doug Dimmadome slowly approaching your location. I need you to roll to do your task that you're trying to do, which is restock the
Okay.
cooler. I need you to
Okay.
roll plus tough because that's physical labor.
Okay. So it's a D12 minus 2.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
It's a 4?
Mhm.
Okay, great. So what happens is what exactly are you trying to do? You're trying to restock the shelves. So like describe to me like what that kind of looks like, because she's pretty small. And restocking the cooler probably involves like being back there with a box and like unpacking drinks and sliding them in. Is
Yeah,
she
that's
like trying to
exactly
like
what she's
restock
doing.
like okay, cool.
She's
So
currently working on the beers.
great. She's not old enough to handle those. Anyway, um as you are doing this, the
Nothing is in the
officer,
right place either.
yeah, as you are doing this, the officer enters the premises and he kind of tips his hat at Darcy and it like brushes the ceiling. It's really fucking funny. It like knocks up one of the ceiling panels a little
I was
bit.
just gonna ask. Yeah.
Um, and he's like, "Well, howdy, ma'am. Can I?" And then in the middle of his sentence, you hear the loudest sound of breaking glass as the
Oh
entire
my god.
box, the entire case of beer that the 7-year-old, it's like natty. So it's like those, like, it's like that big shitty box of cans.
Oh my
She
god.
was trying to like heft it up onto a shelf and it burst open at the bottom and like slammed into like an open 6-pack of Coronas and just shattered them
Oh
like the
my
psyche
god.
of a Vietnam vet. There's beer and glass and cans of Natty Light rolling fucking everywhere. And Doug Dimmadome just like, oh shit, I just called him Doug Dimmadome. The,
Owner of the Dims Dozen.
the police officer stops and turns around and sees you, and he's like, Brianna, is that you?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no. She definitely, you know that meme of SpongeBob
There are several.
where it's like I think it's like caveman SpongeBob or something.
Yeah.
It's just, like staring at the camera like he got caught doing something he's not
Oh my
supposed
god.
to be.
And he's like, oh, what? You've been missing for like 2 years.
What?
What the? What? D- Are you okay? And he turns back to Darcy and he's like, "Is this your trespasser?"
Car
Darcy
pipes
goes,
up from the back.
"Yeah, I guess."
Yes.
Uh, all right. And you just let her go. You just let her go in there and start working.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. Hey. Mister
Our assistant
Mister
manager's
fucking
name is
Top Gun
Carr.
in the back. What? What? Hey. You called me.
So
You called me.
I am the one who called.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried to hold her outside when she proceeded to kick me in the face and
I
then
did not
run
kick
back
you. I
inside.
slapped you. There's a difference.
There is a
Potato,
difference.
potato, you little shrimp.
Oh. All right.
Um, basically, sucker punched me in the face, I guess. She's very strong for a child,
Yeah.
More like
That
a bitch
is.
surprisingly.
slap.
That is. I think assault. All right.
I don't know how it works since she is literally 7,
Wait,
but
no, it's
yeah.
battery. I should know the law. You know they don't actually make us learn that. Um.
You know, I'm learning a
Anyway.
lot of
That is
things
true,
tonight.
actually. That is actually fact in American law. The police do not actually have to know their laws.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
They
battery.
sure don't.
Anyway. So the child slapped you a little bit, and then you just let her start working in the cooler.
I did not let her. She slapped me so hard it knocked me on my ass and then ran to the store to hide behind my employees. I did not know she was in the cooler.
Darcy goes, "Are you trying to blame your employees for something happening while you're on duty?"
Yeah, that kind of sounds like that's what you're doing.
Well, it was either I tried to do. You know what? No, I'm going to rephrase that. I mean, you are the ones who are letting her stock beer in the cooler. I'm trying to clean away a pile of horse shit
There's
that no
horseshit.
one else was seeing too.
What
I
the
don't
hell
know.
is going
It
on in
just seems
here?
like maybe his assistant manager, you know,
Uh,
delegation of tasks. I don't know. It's above my pay grade.
all right.
You know,
Well,
Darcy, I would delegate if I had capable employees, but alas.
Yeah, that must suck.
uh, he is just doing the white guy blinking like meme at all of this shit going on in front of him. He's
Anyway,
like,
yes.
all right, so this child, do you have contact with her legal guardian?
No, she would not even tell us her name.
All right, let me see. And
I didn't
Shrimp,
know her name was Brianna until you said that.
well, it's a long story. Hey, and he comes and looks down at her and he's like, listen, do you know what your name is?
Now she's the one doing the white guy blinking me.
He's like, all right. That's bad. You know that, right?
Hey, can Biggie come out from the back real quick with his 2 cans of coffee?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. He comes out from the back and he looks at what's going on, puts the 2 cans of coffee where it's supposed to go, and he goes, "Your hat's real big. Are you sure you're an officer?"
Yeah, I won an award at the state fair for this one. My wife made it.
That's real cool. Hey,
Yeah,
can
I
we
wear
see
it
an
all the time.
ID?
What'd you say?
Can we see an ID?
Yeah, sure. You mean you want to
Oh my
see
god.
my badge?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, and he pulls it out, and it is in fact legit.
cool.
This is an
He pats
officer
the
of the law.
he pats the coffee, finger guns at Darcy and goes back to the back.
All right. Uh, that little man had some of the biggest feet I've ever seen in my life.
That's 'cause I'm Bigfoot.
Yeah, that sounds about right, son. Thank you. Um, and he kind of looks at Shrimp again, and he's like, "Okay, why are you? Listen, I'm okay, young lady. you don't have to be alarmed at what's going on here. You're obviously not in a great situation. None of these people want you here, and it kind of seems like you're harassing them. The only thing is that you're 7, I think, and you look mysteriously like a child that's been on the missing persons registry for the last 2 years in this town.
She went missing when she
Um,
was 5.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, and it's like, wha I'm glad to see you. We've been kinda concerned, um, but, like, you gotta tell me what happened and why you're at the pump and dump at 2 in the fucking morning. Sorry, I shouldn't say that in front of
She
you. You don't need
points
to
at
know
her name
fuck.
tag.
He hired you?
Yeah, he did give her the name tag.
That's another hey! Hey,
Her.
listen, sir,
She
I
was
gotta
not she was
sir,
no,
that's
no,
fucked up.
no.
That's child labor. That's against the law.
Listen, I gave her the name tag as a bit.
Oh, as a bit?
She's not actually expected to do any work.
Did you call the police on her as a bit
That's
too?
I called the police
that's a
on her
lie.
as a
He told me to
bit.
clean up the horse shit.
He told that is child labor. Why is there horse shit in your gas station?
There was a fucking horse in the break room. We don't know how it got.
All right, okay.
And
You know what? Yeah.
it had an issue with one of the people in. Who did it look at again?
Biggie.
It had an issue with Biggie, the one who said he was Bigfoot. Looked him dead in the eye as it shit on the floor that he had just freshly mopped. And then flew away. Yeah, flew away. I remember now, flew away.
Must be them big old flippers he's got. Well, all right.
It must be.
All right. Okay, child labor and possible endangerment aside, I am kind of glad that you called me. Like I said, uh, we have been looking for this child for several years. Um, ma'am, you know,
Car's going to offer the guy a cigarette as he's already started another one.
he's like, oh, thank you. I don't smoke those.
Okie doke.
And then he pulls out the biggest fucking vape you've ever seen.
Isn't this like middle-aged man with a salt and pepper
Yeah.
mustache?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
is.
love how it's the 21-year-old
Look, he's
that's
trying to
smoking
look. He's trying to cut the habit.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he's like, no, I never
Cars-
started smoking when I was young. I just think this thing's sick. Watch this. And then he
Can't
like
breathe.
blows a fucking huge vape cloud and he goes, ha, cotton.
I'm not what you would consider the ideal parental role model. But should
Well,
you, as an officer of the law, just vape in front of a 7-year-old?
I mean, she's
I'm
standing
just
in
a
a
gas
puddle of
station.
beer. I don't really think we can get worse than that.
She's opened one
You
of
know
those
what?
cans.
Fair
So.
enough.
No, ma'am. Young lady, do not do that. Do not. Oh my God. You can't. Don't. Stop. Look, I'll get you like a Coca-Cola or something in the car. Quit. Stop that. You can't drink that. Also, it's natty. If you want to drink something, get a fucking Corona. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say fuck in front of you. You're a child.
You're
She's
telling
gonna
her
go over to
which
the
beers
Coronas.
are better to drink.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Quit. And he kind of like very carefully
This is
places
such
his
a blurred situation.
he like very carefully places his little stocky body between you and like the alcohol. He's like, listen, now what we're gonna do is you're gonna have to come with me to the station and we're
She
gonna
shakes her.
have to well, where do you want to be? Do you want to be here?
She nods.
Well, why? I know you can talk.
It's fun.
Has it been fun worrying your fucking mommy for the last 2 years? You'll probably say yes to that.
She nods.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. I really don't want to make it. Shit.
Car cocks his head for a second. Who's her family?
So, look, listen, and he kind of like lowers his voice and like steps forward and he's like, all right, so there's this family at the edge of town. They got a lot of money, like a weird amount of money, right?
Mhm.
We don't see them a whole lot, and they they got a lot of kids, but like I do think it's kind of a cult situation kind of thing, like they keep getting them, and we don't know where the kids come from. And by legal law, I do got a returner there, but I think she might actually kind of
Cars
be better off here.
he has since put on his sunglasses. He has cleaned them, and the time it's taken the officer to get here, he does lower them, and you see his piercing blue eyes. A cult, you say?
Yeah, it's keep your voice down. Look, listen. You can't talk
He's
about them
going.
too loud.
Car's going to look between the officer and Shrimp, and to the officer again. You hear him sigh. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure there was a trespasser.
Yeah, all right.
It like
Corruption,
it,
baby.
here like I'm not from this country. Like sometimes we get things mixed up. Like
Yeah,
over
yeah.
where I'm from, things work a certain way. Must be different
Where?
here.
Hey, car. Hey,
Shh.
car.
So yeah, it just
Oh,
let
hey,
yeah,
car.
What?
everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll clean up the beer and everything.
Oh, well, I don't own the place, so all right. I guess I can just write it down as a well, let me think about it.
Say it was here. You know what? I know how the politics are here right now, especially in this state. You can just say one of those stupid immigrants, and I'm sure they'll just take it at what it is.
Sadly, that
Oh
is
my
true. That's really terrible that you know that spot on, but it is sadly kind of true. I'm not going to say that because, personally, despite any stereotypes you may have applied to me, I don't talk that way, but I understand
Oh no,
why
that's
you
not a
might think
dig
that
at
would work.
that's not a dig at you at all, especially
Oh,
with what you've told me. But yeah.
huh. Well, tell you what, I understand your critique of the societal systems that we play around in. Pretty good. Let me think. And then, Car, I need you to roll cool.
Cool. That's cool. What is not cool is my computer trying to open NVIDIA. Okay, that is going to be a 7.
7. All right. He's like, listen, I think we can both cut ourselves a deal here. I leave this child in your care ish, I guess. Uh, but y'all can't just keep letting her leave at the end of the night or whatever y'all do. One of y'all's got to take her home. I won't say anything about it. I'll be real normal about it so long as I don't get no more calls. But one of y'all's got to take her home, and if one of you doesn't, there's going to be a problem.
You probably won't get a call from any of us.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not a snitch.
All right. All right. Well, I think that tidies it up. Like I said, one of yous needs to take that child home. I'm not going to be in charge of that, though. I will, perhaps, keep my eyes out through the grapevine about that situation. So, better act on it. Oh, and can I get one of them honey buns? That'd be good.
You know what? Sure.
Yeah, that's what I
he
thought.
hears a crinkling sound behind him.
He turns around.
She's holding out a honey bun to him.
Oh, sick. All right. And he like ruffles her hair and like takes the honey bun. And he's like, "All right, y'all have a good night. Stay out of trouble. I'll tell everyone at the office they're full of shit. Just keep your noses clean."
We'll do our best.
And he leaves. Congratulations, you've survived your encounter with the only policeman that I could think of.
You know what? For something that I'm sure you did not have planned at all, that was really fucking good.
Oh yeah, it's because I'm funny. Um, do we want to take a pee break and recalibrate?
I think a pee break would be good.
Seems like a good time to do that.
All right, everybody,
Yeah.
go take a pump and dump. We'll be back in 20. So
Everyone
at
go pump and dump.
Government go pump and dump. We'll be back at exactly 10 p.m. Let's rock. Welcome back, everyone. We are returning to our session of night shift after taking a quick 20-minute pee break. We spent that entire 20 minute pee break
20-minute
pissing.
pee break.
That entire thing was all piss all the time, baby.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
Same
All of
room.
us. Same room, all together. We have like, how many of us are there? Hold on, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
think
6, 7. We have a room with like 7 toilets in it, all facing
Yeah.
each other.
We call it the
Yeah.
throne room.
Yeah, it's.
And that's what we do in there.
And then while we pee, we all hold hands. It's really great. It's why we all
It's
get
really
along
great.
so well.
I'm leaving the call now. I don't know these people.
Goodbye.
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 Does this mean you
Um,
won't be joining us on our next piss break?
Yeah,
What?
seat warm for you.
Keep her seat warm. I think she'll be coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already got it
Um,
engraved. She can't go piss in another toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let me see. Where were you guys when I left you? Ah, yes. Okay. The officer of the law that you guys had called onto your premises has just left after informing you that the child you keep around here, you really don't keep, she just kind of shows up. Probably once belonged to a cult that lives at the end of town, and he kind of wasn't willing to put the child back into that situation, but neither was he willing to properly process the child into the foster care system, apparently. So he just left her with y'all. Um, one of you guys has been sworn in to take her home at the end of the night, so we'll see how that works out. None of you have decided who that's going to be, just the officer asked you to do so. I one either failed or did their task that they were trying to do. And the state of the gas station is honestly not good. Um, there's beer all over the floor, there's broken glass all over the floor, there is natty light cans scattered all over the place.
Yeah,
Um,
she's picked up a new one of those, by the way.
yeah, she's picked up a new one of those. The break room is still in fucking shambles. There's pizza grease all over the food station. At least the coffee machine works. Uh, the gas prices are updated. Yeah, here's the thing. Nothing is terrifically broken. It's just kind of dirty in here. So honestly, for the night you guys have had, not that bad. Let me
take
see. Um, what is going on? Great. Hey, Mary,
Mm-hmm.
where are you right?
She's outside
Got it.
where
You
she normally is.
see something
Mm-hmm.
from where you sit. It is dark as fuck out there. The main thing lighting you is some of the yellowing incandescence from y'all have not fully switched fluorescence out here, and the neon sign flashing at the edge of the road. It creates a vague halo around the gas station, which quickly dies off once you get a little bit more than 10 feet outside the building. And standing at the edge of that halo is here, crouched at the road, seeming to pick at something. What do you do?
You cut out for a bit there. Please repeat that.
Damn, it was beautiful. In short, You can see a figure at the edge of the line of sight that you can see.
That's what I thought you
And
said.
yeah, he's crouched down at the edge of the road, like sort of picking at something. What do you do?
You asked the wrong one
Mhm.
what to do because I do not like things that I can't tell what they are.
Mhm.
So Mary's gonna squint and then she's gonna holler.
What's she gonna holler?
Back off, you spooky bitch.
um, the figure jumps a little bit. Like he looks very startled and he turns to face you and you can see like two eyes sort of flash in the dark. And for some reason when he turns around, you can see him a little and he is beautiful. Like this is a perfectly normal human man.
I don't trust it.
He looks like he's gorgeous. He looks like uh I don't know, who's a man you think is really beautiful? He looks like that.
Jason
Fabio.
Momoa.
Shit. Okay, he's not exactly a Jason Momoa pretty, but he's like think like classic 90s boy band member that they made in a tube.
I didn't find any of them attractive.
I didn't either, so when I was talking about this, I realized that I didn't find any. So let's say he generically hunky. Let's give it that. He's like a generically hunky, very startled man who was picking at what you can now see was roadkill. Um, and he sort of does like the caveman SpongeBob thing at you and like isn't aggressive, but like looks startled and just kind of like stares at you wide-eyed from the dark.
I don't trust it.
He's wearing like weirdly nice clothes too. It's weird. Like it's really fucking weird.
Sarah, I also loved how you asked me what man I found attractive when we literally had this conversation like 2 days ago.
I know. I just wanted to see who you picked today.
Well,
He's like
does he
generically
look more
hunky.
like David Bowie?
No, he does not look like David Bowie.
Or
We're
does
talking
he look like Killy from The Hobbit?
Hold on. I have to look this up. I don't know who that looks like.
Oh my god.
He does not I don't think he looks like either of these people. Maybe he's not handsome to you, but when I think of a really generically handsome man, yeah, okay, he
Okay.
looks like neither of these men. I forgot your taste is very particular.
I'm
He looks like neither of
picturing
these men. He might not be hot to you, but like think of like oh, sorry, Brendan Fraser from the Jungle. That's what he looks like.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
I blanked on
no.
the ideal man. That's what he
Yes.
looks like.
Yes, I don't
Yeah,
trust
he's
it
so
though.
not the
beautiful.
perfect man.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
trust
just
it
out
though.
there. Okay, that's fair. Doesn't do anything. When do you do anything after you yell at him and he sort of startles?
She is gonna like get up from her chair slowly, like she's staring at like a frightened animal,
Yeah.
and back her way to the door of the pump and dump.
Got he looks up at you and then down at the roadkill next to his foot, which is clad in like some very clean Jordans, and then back up at you, and then he snatches the roadkill up off the ground. I think it's like a squirrel or something, and then he just fucking bolts into the darkness.
And Mary bolts into the pump and dump.
Great. Mary, after this happens, you do make it safe. Biggie, where are you at?
He's in the back.
Great. Is the back door open?
I don't think he ever closed it after the
Great.
Pegasus.
So you
Oh my God.
see this beautiful man clutching a dead squirrel
Oh my
scramble
god.
into the back stock room.
Holy shit.
Like
Right,
he's just dead on like a perfect fucking sprint. And he doesn't make a beeline for you. He doesn't even seem to notice you. He like stops and like looks around rapidly and then starts like trying to climb a shelf with like the roadkill like clutched in his mouth.
Biggie's going to look at him and he's gonna be like, "Well, do you need a name tag too?"
He has taken shelter at the top of one of the shelves and is like picking at the roadkill again and looks down at you. And you didn't yell at him, so he actually seems like kind of cool with you being there.
Mhm.
And he goes and he speaks in like a really normal voice. And he's like, "Oh, what's a name tag?"
I don't know. I'll ask my boss. Do you need one?
"I don't know. Do I need one?"
I don't know, but he seems to think that they're real important.
"Okay. Do you know where craft services is?"
Um, no, I'll be real.
Is
I only
this
know where a
just
cave
Brendan
is.
Fraser?
"Don't worry about it."
Nah, I only know where a cave is.
A cave.
A
Huh.
cave.
A cave.
Oh, and I know where the
Okay.
pump and dump is because
You
I'm there
have a
right now.
manager too?
Yeah.
Oh, is he nice to you?
Eh,
Oh, mine doesn't let me off the bus a lot. He says the world is like dangerous and full of skill.
well, as Bigfoot, I can tell you that's probably true. But,
Oh my God. And like he
but,
kind of like drops
but,
the roadkill and he's like, "You're Bigfoot?"
I'm Bigfoot. There's
No, he
also a
ain't.
lot of wonder in the world.
There
And
is?
sometimes you gotta take the pros with the cons. But I ain't you, so I ain't gonna decide what your pro and what your con is. You dropped your squirrel.
Oh, uh,
Shrimp
yeah.
is gonna like poke her head in there and think he ain't Bigfoot.
He looks a little offended by this information and he's like, "No, he wouldn't lie to me. He just said a really nice thing. He said a really nice thing. And I don't think this guy would lie to me. Bigfoot doesn't tell lies. I think Who are you?"
I'm Bigfoot.
"No, I know you're Bigfoot. What's that?"
Yeah.
What's that?
I think that's a child.
"A child. I've heard of those.
Yeah, me too, but I ain't sure if it is one.
They're like people but smaller, right?"
I think so. He looks
Wow.
really hard at Shrimp for a minute and he goes, "So, like, what are you?"
What are you?
I think
She
at this
lets out
point, go ahead.
she lets out the biggest sigh and just walks away.
Yeah, I think at this point Darcy like sticks her head in, um, and it's like, "Can I help you two?" Biggie,
"Would
who
you
is
like
this?
to? That would be great."
He's a friend. He came in through the back door, so I guess he's here now.
Did
"I'm
you not
friends with
shut the back
Bigfoot.
door after the horse went out?
Oh my God, I'm friends with
No.
Bigfoot." "Oh my God, this is so cool.
Is
My
this
He
manager was
ain't big.
wrong.
Biggie?
My
Did you tell
manager
him
was
you're
wrong.
Bigfoot?
Oh my God, the
Yeah, because
world
I
is full of
am
wonderful
Bigfoot.
things.
No, you're not. Big.
Oh, this is
No, you're not
incredible.
Biggie.
Oh my gosh. Wow."
Biggie, you can't just take advantage of people like that.
But I ain't.
Okay. Uh, listen, sir, what's your name?
"Oh, my name is," uh, and he like pulls his sleeve back and reads something written on the inside. Um, and he's like, "Oh, my name is, uh, uh, oh shit, I washed this off. My name is Chip. Yeah, my name's Chip."
You sound really confident about that.
So where's Dale?
"Who?"
I don't think that's gonna land, Shrimp.
She walks away again.
What
He needs a
What?
name tag. I think he works here now.
I don't think he works here now.
I
You
think he's
gotta
been
ask.
hired. He came in through the back door and everything.
And
I've
did we
always
give
wanted
the
to try another job. My
Biggie? Did
job's
we
kind of hard.
Biggie? Did we give the horse a name tag?
I don't
It
know,
came
a
in
bit
through the back
car.
door.
We might have a bit car. That'd be a pretty good reason to buy a car.
True. I
Okay.
don't. Can you? You need to go ask Carr first. I think he's already about to like, I don't know, bust a nut or something with everything happening today.
That police officer did have a real big hat. He looks back up at Chip and he's like, I'll be right back. Do you need like
Okay.
chips or anything? Because there's some in my locker that are better than whatever's in this store.
I don't think I've ever had a chip before. So
Well,
yes.
have a chip for Chip.
Oh, what kind? What kind do you like? Tell me what kind of chips Bigfoot likes. I want to have Bigfoot's favorite chip, and we're best friends now.
Yeah.
I got like 3 different kinds, and he kind of like leads the way over to his locker and he
Yeah.
opens it for him.
Is
And
this
there's like,
Chip Skylark?
No, it's the only name I could think of. I didn't name him.
Okay.
I didn't expect for you guys to talk to him for this long, but I'm glad you
Oh, you're
did.
fine.
Because I almost named him Chips Enough, but that's literally a Guilty Gear character. um, what? Sorry, Chips.
he Biggie opens his locker and he pulls out 3 different bags of chips. All of them have been opened, but they have been like zip tied together to close them. So he breaks off the zip tie
Oh, that's
and
nice.
he
Okay.
pulls out one from each bag, and he goes, "I like them all together because it tastes like a cheeseburger."
A cheeseburger. Incredible. And he like takes it and he just starts munching. He's good. He's like he is pacified for the time being. And he's gonna hang out here and eat his chips.
Biggie gives him a thumbs up and he goes to find Clark so he can get a name tag for their new employee.
He gives you a really big thumbs up back.
I love him. I'm attached to this one.
As you're looking for Car, Shrimp has just fallen asleep on the cashier's counter.
She's sleepy.
She's taking a nap. And that's one of the goals that's on my list.
Great. Hey, you gotta roll for something.
Me?
Yeah, you gotta roll. Roll to take an You gotta roll to complete a task.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. Oh, it's not a task, it's a goal. Okay, good job. Yeah, you're good. Because I was
She's
yeah,
she's just napping.
good. Okay, yeah. Click off a goal. Unless someone wants to try to stop you, but I don't feel like anyone does.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Go for it. All right, so Biggie. I'm assuming you're going to go and try to talk to Carr, new friends that scared the shit out of Mary and then broke into the building.
Yeah.
Well, he
He's
didn't
gonna go
break
get a
in.
name
He just kind of
tag.
walked in.
He's gonna go get him a name tag.
Great. Awesome. Very
He walks into Car's office. He does knock a little bit and then flip Car's name on the door upside down again. And he goes, I need like a name tag. It needs to say Chip on it.
Car will write it out and then give it to her.
Wow, no questions, huh?
Uh, yeah, sorry. I think I need to go. Actually, I'm not having a great time.
Oh
you
no, you're
okay?
fine.
Uh, I don't know. I am just suddenly very depressed right now, and I don't think I want to play.
Yeah, no, you can step
Oh,
out if
that's
you
o-
need to. Feel free. Oh man,
Aw.
we lost
Oh,
our little
sounds good.
guy.
Hopefully he feel better soon.
All right, I do hope so as well. I will check in on him. Um,
Oh.
All right. Well, we can pivot there. All right. So I will vaguely reconcile that as he is taking a break. You will not find him. So you can feel free to take this authority for yourself and mutiny and just give him a name tag of your own creation. And we can justify that elsewhere.
Excellent. Biggie tries his best to draw a potato chip on there.
Is it good?
No.
My
No, it
fucking
is not.
god. All right. He doesn't know how writing works. So he will happily accept it should you bring it back to him. And I think congratulations, you have a new guy in here.
Oh my god.
Let me see. Mary, where are you hanging out?
She is still standing in the front half of the station. Because she doesn't know that he came in the back door.
Oh my god.
Okay, great, great. And
He's-
he's like in the back
the
still.
George is coming from inside the jungle.
Yeah, the George is
So
coming from inside the jungle.
yeah, she's still in the back because doesn't know that he came in, and yeah.
All right. So she's chill for now. And
No, she
honestly,
is
I think she'd
vehemently
probably be
staring out the front of the door,
oh my god.
watching
Oh my
to
god,
make
he's gonna
sure
come
he
up
doesn't
behind her.
come back.
Yeah.
He's
Because
inside
because here's the thing about Mary, she is very superstitious. She does
Yeah.
not like things like that. She thinks this is some kind of spooky spirit come to steal her soul.
My god.
Yeah. No,
So
I don't blame her. It's a fucking move to have happen.
so yeah, unless somebody tells her that he's back there, she's not gonna know.
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey,
Hmm.
Hey.
hey. Can Biggie start showing him around the store?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're free. Okay, let me describe this to you. This guy would now kill or die for you. You're
Oh my
in
god.
his mind Bigfoot, a person that he has always wanted to meet, and you gave him chips, which he's never eaten before, and a name tag, which he has never
You're
gotten to wear
basically
before.
God.
You said something to him that he found very kind and inspiring, and he loves you. He loves you, and he would follow you into hell if you asked him. So yeah, no, he'd totally follow you around a gas station.
Biggie's going to show him around the store and show him all the like store clerk duties.
Yeah. He's very passionate about all of it. He if you catch a glimpse of him or try to make eye contact at all, or actually just make eye contact at all, even marginally, he does just wave and like keep shoving chips in his mouth, like very happy with himself.
I'm so glad that Biggie has a friend. I
I'm
cannot.
glad you guys unintentionally adopted a character. Really good. Really, really good. Um, Let me see. All right, so check in. Darcy, what are you up to?
Um, let's see.
As a reminder, Shrimp is taking a nap at on top of your workstation, so
Oh my god.
do with that as you will.
Yeah.
So in this game, I know that the food station did not go well the first time. Am I allowed to reattempt?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you.
Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna go try to clean the now crustified pizza goo
It's
off of
really
the
it's fully
entire food
crustified.
station. It's real bad. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna try that a second time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be another skill. Uh, that'll be a sharp, +1. Okay, that's a 12, baby. We got it this time.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. It's like clean. You clean it good as
It's
fuck. You can
spotless.
see your reflection in it. It's incredible.
Could eat ass off of that thing.
You pass off of that thing? Yeah, you're
You would
right.
want it to be clean for that.
You would, actually, now that I think about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, good job, good work.
Yeah.
All right. And there's still beer all over the floor, but I think the horse shit has maybe been cleaned. Was the horse shit cleaned?
I think it was at least
Yeah.
partly cleaned.
Yeah.
No, Gunter's character took care of that.
I think he took care of that. I feel like a lot of the beer has also been cleaned, which I will give that to you if you have an extra set of hands now and he will literally do anything you tell him to. So like I will give that to you. So the store is clean, nothing is broken. You're missing a little bit of stock simply due to like damaged goods. Um but sorry, I was taking a note. Okay. Yeah, and so a kind of quiet falls over the gas station. And you're reaching about the last 30 minutes of your shift, which is a good feeling. You're all like kind of tired about like 5:30 in the morning right now. The next shift is going to show up at 6. And a stretch. So like you're all kind of tired. Biggie, I assume you've been hanging out with your cool new friend, Chip, who is eating chips, and having
Yeah,
a great time.
I think he's also gonna try to show him how to restock the shelves in the cooler,
Okay,
which is
great.
one of my tasks.
Great. So you guys are working on that. Do roll tough for me, but just give me the flat roll and I'll add a bonus onto it.
6.
Got it. All right. With the double power of Mr. So and so, let's see what he rolled. You do it pretty good. There's a couple things in the wrong places just to the combined power of like both of your slight incompetence going on, but you're pretty good. You're pretty fucking good. And you do a pretty good job. Now, Biggie. I'm sorry I've called you the wrong name the entire session.
It's pretty funny, I don't mind.
Yeah, like we assigned you a fucking nickname, which is pretty good. There
Yeah,
is
that's how that works.
a something happens. A chill runs up your spine, but it's kind of like the good kind. And as you exit the cooler, chip a few steps behind, you see something outside the front windows. In the dim and weak halo of the overhead lights, there stands a figure, sleek and tall, with two glowing red eyes boring back at you through the glass.
Oh no.
You know this to be Mothman.
Oh my god.
What
I
do you
love
do?
him. I love him. Um hold on, I have to So as a cryptid,
Fucking excited to meet Mothman. Like, I just have to
excited to
put him
meet
in the game.
Mothman.
You're having to take a moment.
I'm excited to meet Mothman. Okay. He's going to like lay eyes upon Mothman. And he's going to like reach over very slowly and just start tapping Chip on the shoulder.
Chip turns his head and like
Look
kind of
of
cocks his head,
pure delight.
and
Just
he
growing on his
also
face.
looks delighted, and he's like, "Is that
I think so, I think so, I think so.
Jesus Christ?"
Might as well be. Let's go say
Oh my
hi.
god. Oh, okay, great. I've always wanted to do this. And he will literally follow you anywhere. I assume you're going outside.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Mothman.
Okay, great.
Mothman.
Are they gonna walk past Mary or are they gonna go back through the back?
I don't know because I didn't think about where it was. Because Mary, you should also be seeing this. I just wanted to highlight Nikki's character because he's special to her.
I feel like Darcy is watching. I feel like Darcy snagged herself a bag of chips and is just watching from the window now.
Yeah, like everyone at the front of the
she's like
store would be
she's like
able to
fuck
see
the
this
register.
figure.
Mothman. Pick that dog off the
So,
ground. I said, Mothman,
so
swing
Mary,
your
if
new friend
you
around.
Mary and Darcy already told me how she reacted. Also, Shrimp. I don't know if Shrimp is awake. Um,
Shrimp gets woken up by the disturbance.
yeah. Um, okay, and Mary, if you want to do anything to try to stop him or have action, you free.
I mean, Mary's just over here wondering if the guy's gonna come out from the back, and then she sees him in the store. She's going to freeze,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
and her eyes are gonna dart at everyone. Like, are they seeing this? Like, like, what is this? Why are they being nice to him? Because she's still freaked out. She doesn't know this is an actual person.
Can Darcy see her from? Is she's inside the store, like next to where Darcy is, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
so Mary is hung up on Chip,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
Mothman is outside.
yeah. I think at this point, Darcy's like, "Hey, Mary, you think that's wild? You should look outside."
Mary's gonna look outside
Right?
and just
You think
freeze
his ass is
again.
as tight as that statue up in West Virginia?
You know,
I
yeah,
think it's a valid question.
you're valid.
Is Biggie still inside?
No, Biggie has gone outside. He is going to go meet his fellow cryptid. He
Okay.
has found a
Darcy
very
sticks
willing
her
Chip with him.
Darcy sticks her head out the door and is like, "Hey, Biggie,
Yeah.
Biggie.
Biggie, see if his ass is as tight as that statue up in West Virginia."
Uh, he shoots her 2 thumbs up.
Okay, great, thanks. She keeps eating her chips.
Um uh all right. So you are approaching him with Chip a few steps behind. And as you do so, he takes a little step back and like looks at you with unblinking eyes. And this Mothman takes the form of like very like fun, fluffy like one that we see a lot with all the little black feathers and stuff.
Hmm.
And he kind of like flaps his big old wings like a couple times and like makes the weird like noise.
Yeah.
Um
The Mothman noise. We've all heard
yeah,
it.
the little
Yeah. Hmm.
It's like a Muppet
Hmm.
noise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And as you approach, he makes that noise and he's like
I'm so happy right now. Hold on.
That's it. You've gone and done it. You killed her. You gave her Mothman.
Man.
Uh, Biggie is gonna strike the classic Bigfoot pose in return.
He wings in absolute welcome and goes
Oh my god.
and like he is obviously trying to like have a conversation with you. He's
Biggie grunts back.
oh my god.
Sound
Sound it
And
out, Nikki.
communicating.
he takes a
Clown to
couple
clown
steps.
communication.
He takes a couple steps towards you. And
Biggie looks like this is the best day of his life.
he holds out a hand. You take it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. It's great. He takes your other hand and he pulls you into a big old hug, like you're a friend he hasn't seen in a long time.
Biggie sinks into this hug like it's the best thing that has ever happened to him.
Is it bad this kind of made me start tearing up for some fucking reason?
Such a good day.
And what the rest of you is Mothman flaps his wings twice, and then they're both just fucking gone.
What?
Okay.
And hey, Biggie, what tasks did you have unchecked?
Had assist with incoming shipments, organizing shelves, which is all like one. Check fill humidor. I don't think I said that
All right.
correct. I don't care. I met Mothman tonight. And
Yeah.
dust the shelves and counter.
All right, that's great. You know what? I decided that none of those tasks are funny enough to be consequential. Um, he is gone for the time being. And he is with Mothman. He has left Chip behind, and Chip looks like he just saw the coolest thing he has ever seen.
Chip
And he
Chip
turns
basically
around.
just witnessed the ascension of Jesus to heaven. That's what
Like
he
that is
thinks he
literally
just saw.
that's literally what he thinks he saw. And he turns around and he's grinning so big, and he just like points up at the sky and nods, and it's like, wow!
Darcy looks so fucking tired. And she puts her chips to the side. And she sticks her head out the door. And she
Yeah.
says, "Hey, bud, you want to learn how to
Yeah,
close out the register? Looks like we're hiring."
absolutely. Sounds great.
Yeah.
I don't know how to count.
You don't need to know how to count. It's fine.
Oh, cool. And he like jogs back inside. And and is anybody else want to try anything in the meantime?
Mm.
Well, while they're distracted, well, Darcy's
Closing out.
distracted teaching him. No, go ahead.
Sorry. Closing out the register is a Darcy task, so I can I don't have to roll for that right now, but I can at some point.
Oh, actually, please roll for that now.
Okay.
And I will add his weird little assistant modifier that I'm giving you.
Okay, cool. It's an 8.
Yep, you actually do it super perfectly.
Oh, wow.
Something about having like a very beautiful, earnest man standing near you
It's
while you do this task makes
Yeah.
it a lot easier to do for
Yeah,
some reason.
weirdly, of no account, couldn't possibly determine the reason why. For the first time in 2 years, Darcy doesn't mind closing out the register. It's weird.
Yeah, it's so
It's weird how
so
that
crazy.
happens.
Um,
And you can check off your task.
Yeah, thanks.
so while she's distracted closing out the register, Shrimp is going to try to do the clear off food station
All right.
task.
I will
Um,
say that
yeah,
been done.
Darcy did do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you failed it.
She
I
failed
did,
it
but
and
then I
then
reattempted it.
successfully retried
Yeah.
it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're good.
Is there another task on my list that I could do?
Feel free to check.
Um, she's gonna sneak out the front and check trash in the fuel aisles.
Check trash in the fuel aisles?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound like a real task, but I don't know enough about working at a gas station to
No,
say,
it's part of my to-do list, so
Yeah, I
oh,
took it off
it's a
of
okay.
hers.
thing.
That's so interesting. Check trash in fuel aisles. Oh, wait. This
It's
is
the
okay.
trash
I'm
cans
sorry.
between
The
the
trash cans near the pumps. Okay, yeah.
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 Mary, are you outside?
Yeah, Mary has gone to take the tank readings. She's also smoking a cigarette to calm down because she is still frightened out of her mind.
Okay, awesome. Um, Mary, as Shrimp goes to do this, I want you to roll sharp to see if you notice her doing it or not.
Rolling sharp. Roll this. 5.
Okay. You don't notice shit. Good job. Uh,
Yeah.
that Shrimp gets to do her task.
Oh, do I
Shrimp.
need to roll to take the tank readings?
Yes, both of you roll to do your tasks. We can just do it at once.
Oh, okay. What do I roll?
You will roll tough, and Mary will roll sharp.
So
13.
my
All right.
tough is not good. All right. And it is a D12.
Yes.
Hey, I got a 10.
All right, sick. Both of you complete your task successfully. Mary, you read the shit out of that fuel gauge. I don't even know what that implies as a pump attendant, but like you know every fucking thing about it.
Taking the tank readings, I think, means checking to see how much gas is left, like within each tank
I think that makes
reservoir.
sense. Yeah, like if you need to, I don't know how gas station, probably if you need to reorder stock or something. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's someone out there who will eventually listen to this and like have the terrible ghost experience of knowing the answer to a question someone on a podcast or stream doesn't know. But
Yeah.
anyway, you do it so well. It's great. You're like perfect at your task. You can check that off your list.
Yeah, and while she's
Um,
been doing this, she's been smoking cigarette after cigarette. Like, she has finished a whole pack of cigarettes.
she deserves it because she's had a fucking night. And then Shrimp. You do
Hi.
your task with gusto. Despite your small, scrawny body, you manage to like do a really good job. You take out the trash. Mary is too occupied with her cigarettes to notice you. And you do your task successfully and without being noticed. Good job doing a job that nobody asked you to do. Check that
Heck
off your
yeah.
list.
She was doing that so she could look for anything she thought was worth taking out of the trash, but
Um, cool thing that you did find.
oh,
There is there's like a battered stuffed animal of a moose that you think the weird family from the very beginning of your may have left behind. You can
it's
take
mine
that if
now.
you want. All right,
Yeah, I'm keeping
enjoy
it.
it. That's yours now. You have a new. Okay, and let me see. You have done a task. 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 All right, let's start with the closing event. Biggie, let's talk about what you're going through right.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
He's having a great day.
As your coworkers successfully complete their tasks, the sun slowly rises over the horizon. It's warm and bright, and in the situation you are, you feel more understood and complete than you have in your entire life. You have attained your goal. You have found another one of your kin, and you are in the air with him. You are flying with your dear friend Mothman. He has you kind of like hefted up under the armpits and making a long line of chittering noises, and he's probably telling you some kind of cool story because he's just so happy to see you. He's also really happy right now. He's found one of his kin. And you're flying over the wooded area that this town is situated in. And as you both fly off into the sunset, it's
Sunrise.
beautiful. Sunrise. Fuck, the sun's coming up. As you both fly off into the sunrise, it's beautiful. And you feel complete. You're also probably like definitely not going back to that shitty minimum wage job because you just fuck Mothman, and that's cool as hell.
the time of my life.
Is
And
there
I had the time of
time
my life.
I've
And
never felt
this
this
way
way before.
before? And
I
honestly,
swear.
I think that is the best possible way that this could have ended. And that's night shift, guys. It's 6 o'clock. You can all clock out. Good work.
I'm so happy. And you know what? I get to check off my last to do because I think I served any and all clients.
I think you did, actually.
So, hey, not to brag, but Darcy's a pretty good employee.
She's a pretty good employee.
Mary checked off 3 things on her goal list and 3 of her to-do list things.
Really
Okay,
good
but
work.
question is somebody actually taking shrimp home?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Who's
Okay,
taking shrimp
Darcy,
home?
do you want to take shrimp home? Do you want to deal with the child, or do you want to send her home with Mary?
I think, I don't know, what between you guys,
She's
who is
like,
it?
she's like, I live in a studio. I can't have a kid.
I'll take the wee goblin.
All right.
She's already gone.
Congratulations. Fuck!
She's already gone.
Oh no.
It's like what I can imagine is that those two are having that conversation, and then
Yeah.
like they turn and like Shrimp's name tag is laying on the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
that's
door's like
exactly what
just
it is.
closing.
So congratulations, you've survived the night. All of you. I'm really proud.
Fantastic.
Biggie literally achieved his dream,
Yeah. Honestly,
and
this was Biggie's world. We're just living in it.
we're just living in it. And that's night shift, guys. I hope
It
you
was
enjoyed
great.
it.
Sarah, excellent job.
Thank you. I worked really hard. Once again,
You
we'll
did.
probably. This is a really fun game. It's very open ended. It's free to and we'll post the links to the that we used on our Twitter. That will be a Google Drive link. And I heavily suggest playing this game with your friends. It's fun. It's really
It's a
open
good
ended.
one.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It's a
Yeah.
good
And
one.
thank you guys for listening. Alyssa, do you want to take
Yeah.
over with the spiel?
I was actually wondering if you wanted to do the closing tonight since you've been such a great game master.
No, 'cause I don't feel, and you're really good at it. But I appreciate how nice that is, and thank you. No, I actually just don't know it as well as you do, so you can feel free to do it. I missed hearing your voice, so go on.
Well, in that case, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you've been enjoying the stream. If you haven't done so already, do us a favor. Make sure you hit that follow button here on our Twitch. Then check out the links in our Abouts page. We have our YouTube channel to start with. If you ever have to miss one of our streams, no worries. Hit that subscribe button there. Everything that we do here on the Twitch ends up there, as well as our podcast Till Death Do Us Nart, which is coming back sometime this year. Hopefully, we're working on it. It is coming back at some point. So help me, I will make it happen. Then we have our Twitter and our Tumblr, which we use to keep you guys informed of like when and what we're going to be streaming. We have our lovely little calendars that Katie makes. Thank you for those, Katie. She does those. Honestly, look fantastic. We're also on TikTok, so make sure you follow us there. And make sure you're leaving some comments. We had a very nice comment about Till Death Do Us Nart, which is actually on our YouTube channel, which is actually why we're working so hard to bring that back. It's still in the early stages, but you guys will be the first to know when it comes back.
If you're interested.
It is our Naruto character analysis and
Lifestyle
pod.
podcast.
You don't have to have watched Naruto to find it funny. A lot of our friends haven't watched one episode of Naruto and they think it's hilarious.
Which one haven't they watched? Hey.
Hey, yeah, you just gotta
Yeah.
just gotta just watch it.
Hey.
Just watch it. You'd
even funnier since like you keep in mind that we hadn't watched Naruto in like a year by the time we started it, and it's been longer now.
Yeah,
So
it's been like 3 to 4
when it
years
comes
since I've
back,
watched.
it's gonna be even better.
Oh,
All
top
right,
tier.
top tier. We're so excited to bring that back. Um, but yeah, comment, like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. We know you're tired of hearing that spiel, but it really does help us to know what content you want to see, and so we can make more of it. And you know what? Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend. We love you. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.